the Wisconsin On Demand app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Walking on. I'm just kidding. It's a great day to be alive right outside American Family Field on this Friday. Kyle, Bruston, Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. I am Ben Brust. What a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm next to Kyle Wallace. Say what's up, Kyle.
What up, KBN Nation? I'm excited to be live from American Family Field as our Brewers get ready for the playoffs, but also for breaking records this weekend.
Alex Strofe is back at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Studios. You can get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. Less is more. We're also on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Strofe, I'm just going to let you know right now, I think I'm flying blind for the first time in ever doing a show. I can't get my hotspot to work. I have no Wi-Fi, so you're the YouTube text line. You're my guy, okay? So I need a great performance out of you so I don't turn against you.
Why would you turn against me? When have you ever done that before?
I did it within the first 3 minutes of yesterday's show on accident.
No one can willingly love you.
Shame on you, Ben. Shame on you.
Oh, look at Kyle. So
Shame
what Kyle's
on you.
doing right now is he's trying to take himself away from what I had said yesterday.
I am not a bully. I'm a Wallace.
We are
not bullies.
It sounds like that Kyle got a talking to by somebody yesterday because he has gone really soft within the first 2 minutes of today's show. Strofe, I think you and I were good, right?
I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, that doesn't change how I'm going to approach this day in the show.
No one can willingly love you.
Look, your girlfriend then proceeded to chime in with 7 things she loves about you, and number 4 was that you're pretty cute.
Did I get an earful last night?
Can you please elaborate?
Yeah, so I get home and she goes, "What the hell was that?" I said, "What are you talking about? You're the one who called me pretty cute." And she said, "No, you guys were all saying it wrong, and I figured you would know me better than that you would defend me." And I said, "What are you talking about? You said verbatim, he's pretty cute," with an exclamation point. And she said, "No, I said, he's pretty cute."
Oh my! Is that even any better?
No, it's not. She
you should have said I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, I said I'm handsome. I'm sexy. Okay?
Yeah,
Get it right.
there you go.
Yeah. Put your foot down, young king.
I'm the man of the house.
You the man of the house.
Yeah, let's not go too far now. Let's go step by step with old Alex Strofe. Word got out to Kyle's mom.
Yeah, Mama Wallace.
So you were hanging with the family last night?
Yeah, I was gone for a while, so Mama Wallace said, "Come on by, stop by on your way home when you pick up your car," because I had to put my car in the shop. I said, "Yeah, I'll stop by." And so,
why are you trying to sound so cool?
Not cool. My car is a putt-putt now.
No, you're like, yeah, I'll stop by.
Yeah, I did say, "Mama, I'll stop by. Definitely come on by, see my mama, see my daddy, see what's happening." And so when I go to the house, we're talking, and then she said, "Kyle, you can't keep doing this." I said, "What you talking about? Can't keep doing what? You can't keep bullying Alex Strofe." I said, "What?
Wait.
What are you talking about?"
And then you secretly recorded your own mother?
Well, because I thought it was ridiculous.
All right, well, let's hear from the source. This was, I guess, part of his conversation.
What? That's not entertaining.
What's not?
Talking about him like that.
So I'm going to leave Strofe alone.
Yeah, leave Strofe alone.
Leave Strofe alone. And so listen, y'all heard it in her voice. Now, Mama Wallace wasn't playing with you.
Alone.
Hey, I got a message from Mrs. Wallace. I ain't leaving him alone.
Yeah, you ain't gonna say that in her face. She said, "Leave him alone." So you know what, Strofe? I'm going to leave you alone for a little bit. I'm going to let you be. I'm not going to bully you. She said, you talked about his shirt. She said, don't do what Ben does. Don't do that. You got to leave him alone.
She said that?
Yeah, she said, don't do what Ben does. You got to leave that boy alone. She said this so many times, but yesterday she was just like, I have had it. She don't even know this man, Alex Strofe, and she defended him. If she only met him, she would realize he is just so, like, you can't help yourself because he can't help himself.
I know. I feel like Mama Wallace, like, if she got any FaceTime with him, would probably roast him.
She probably would. She'll start laughing.
Leave Strofe alone.
She's
laughing too.
She's a laugher. If she just saw Strofe, if she saw the video of Strofe doing the combine, that's what I should have did. She would start laughing.
He was doing the polka this
Leave
morning.
Strofe alone.
So now we've lost Strofe to his voice only being Mrs. Wallace today.
Leave Strofe alone.
Gotta leave you alone, Strofe. You know, I gotta heed what my mama said, but she just doesn't understand how ridiculous you are, Strofe. You need to be better so you just aren't so just laughable at her or bullyable. He's
an easy target.
Yeah, don't
worth,
be an easy target.
For what it's worth, I don't think you crossed the line yesterday, Kyle. I don't know what you did that she was upset about.
I talked about your shirt. I said, Mom, it wasn't even me. It was exactly. You don't even remember.
You said I looked unhoused.
No, I think I said
you
that.
You look high. Yeah, I said you look like it's a poor man's shirt type looking thing. But she doesn't want me talking about people like that.
So you're guilt by association right now. It's my fault.
It is your fault. 100% is your fault. I done got in trouble. I'm going to try to get some love, and happiness at my family house, get a little bite to eat. And
so she was excited to have you over to give you a new one.
Yeah, she.
Leave Strofe alone.
And I'm gonna leave Strofe alone.
I will not. Alex Strofe, you do anything else that was stupid today?
I did a couple things today. So, great day. I've had a great day. It's been a long day, but it's been a great day. So, went over to the Pocket Pancake Festival of the World at AmFam Field.
Great.
Got there about 6:30 this morning. Had a couple pocket pancakes. Did Jen, Gabe, and Chewy with Gabe Neitzel. Talked to Marty Ronsky, who I know, the COO of the Brewers, is going to be joining us as well this afternoon. Did a little poking, did a little baseballing, played a little bit of baseball.
Baseballing.
Hellfair Field. Yeah. It's good stuff.
My athletic ability has been is washed. And
It's
today
worse than
watching
mine.
Strofe. No, it's not.
Kyle,
it's really
you had a
not.
worse day than I did.
Says who, Strofe?
Anybody with two optic stems that operate correctly. You had an
Strofe,
awful day. You overran every single fly ball that was hitting your direction.
You guys were catching fly balls today?
Strofe
I
is the
can't
biggest,
wait to see this.
Strofe, this is the problem. Mama Walls, I hope you listen. This kid is the biggest liar. An 8-year-old was standing there watching and said, I can play baseball. I said, I'm sure you can. He saw Strofe run. He said, I could run faster than him.
Interesting to leave out the first chirp. It's interesting of you to leave out the first chirp because the first chirp from the 8-year-old at the fence was in your direction as a pop ball was hitting your direction, and, apparently there was a hole in your glove. You just let it fall. And then he said, I could have caught that.
Strofe is the biggest liar. Listen, I wasn't gonna be mean to Strofe. Strofe is trash. He's absolutely the way he runs to try to catch the ball. Everything he does is extreme. Now, hell no, I love my mama, but I gotta listen. Watching Strofe out there is just absolutely embarrassing. He's an embarrassment for a man out there trying to play any type of sports. Everything he does, he looks goofy doing it. Like literally, Gumby or Bambi. It's Bambi running around. He looked like Bambi running out there. Everything is just flailing left, flailing right. Nothing. Literally, there's nothing. He'll throw the ball, and literally, when you pick the ball, he just believes in himself. He was in the infield. He picked the ball, and he threw it to first base. It was probably a 10-foot throw. It immediately hit the ground. He said, yep, I got him. I said, Strofe, it bounced 10 times and rolled. He would have to pick it. And then when he throws the ball, because he has no idea about actually throwing at somebody's glove, he just throws it, and he throws it way over people's heads. Like, Strofe, you were embarrassing out here today. Matter of fact, I was just shocked you actually could catch a ball. Imagine Strofe just trying to run to get, missing stuff. The audacity you allowed my name. I was going to let you slide today for how embarrassing you were because you were Strofe, and I'm still embarrassed about what happened to me. But I redeemed myself today. Not you, buddy.
You had a worse performance than me without
nobody would say that.
I'd like to jump in here. It's Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace and Alex Strofe running the show. These two got together at Hellfair Field today, right outside American Family Field, fielding some infield grounders, some pop flies, it sounds like. And, I did get some intel.
What'd they say?
Strofe running the bases couldn't be more embarrassing than anything in the world.
That makes sense. That one adds up.
I'm telling you, it was embarrassing. Now, when to run the bases, you also got to go run to catch a ball, right? Do you think he was athletic?
If he can't run the bases, how is he going to run and catch?
It was a miracle when he caught the ball.
I also heard from a throwing standpoint, Strofe pushes it. He doesn't know how to throw it. He, short arm pushes it.
Strofe.
If that's what we're going to
I
call
don't know
it.
what that means.
It means Strofe doesn't know how to. When you have
I
to
got a
fully when you
cannon
throw
of
a
an
baseball,
arm.
you bring it. See,
It's
that's the
hard to
problem.
reel in the cannon.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the kid. He doesn't understand thyself.
I love that you're triggered by this today.
No,
I think it's hilarious.
I'm triggered by it because I came out there. I was throwing that thing,
he
and then
says
I realized
he says he is a
No,
cannon.
I just kept overthrowing everything.
overthrowing my
people's
behind.
heads.
Dude, his cannon's so big. You just can't hit the target.
I made a throw from the fence in left field to home plate.
He a damn guy.
I'm not.
How many times did it bounce? Strofe?
Zero that
How many
time.
times?
It was
you
a
know
perfect
what?
throw. I think you left at that point.
Strofe, I know for a fact you didn't do it because your arm was just as tired as mine by the time it was over.
Kyle was
That I
just
won't
grabbing
argue
his
with.
right arm.
That I won't argue with.
I literally said, y'all throw it in. I came my shoulder. I'll be danged if I'm walking around with a messed up labrum.
I think the part that I'm realizing is like it's just kind of sad because like for all the sports that Strofe has watched, like I don't know what kind of learner he is, but like it doesn't matter what type of learner he is. Like he doesn't learn by watching, he doesn't learn by doing. Like the tape doesn't help. Like there's nothing he can do. He just sucks at everything.
He doesn't have the ability to do anything.
Can I
he literally
defend
does
myself?
No one can
No.
willingly love him, and he sucks at everything.
Strofe.
Can I defend
Strofe.
myself?
Honestly, seeing you catch the ball, everybody is surprised. That's the
Leave
problem. When
Strofe alone.
I'm sorry, Mama, I ain't gonna
No
do
one
it.
can willingly love you.
When
I believe that.
when people are surprised that you actually successfully do something, that means they have low expectations of you. Your athletic ability is so bad, so horrid that people are surprised when you simply just
Can I defend myself?
catch a baseball.
Let me defend myself.
With lies.
This isn't a lie. This is a fact.
You have 30 seconds.
I did not wear the proper apparel to participate in what we were doing today.
Excuse?
I was wearing loose sneakers and skinny jeans. Made it hard to run.
Excuse?
I think from a throwing and catching perspective, I did better than Kyle. I think anybody with two eyes would agree with me on that. Kyle
I will
dipped
be
out
taking
because he was
off this
doing so
poll
bad.
later.
Kyle left because he was doing so bad after about 4 minutes. We took like 3 pop balls, and he said, "I'm so tired, I got to go." And then he just left, and we didn't see him again for 40 minutes. And I was out there for 40 more minutes getting better. I outperformed Kyle today without a doubt.
Strofe, you are the biggest clown I have ever met.
Let's bring in a real professional to the show. What do you say,
Leave Strofe
huh?
alone.
Chief Operating Officer Marty Ronski is going to be joining us here coming up live from right outside American Family Field. Heard a little bit of Jen, Gabe, and Chewy this morning. I saw Strofe doing the polka. He was in complete embarrassment then as well. But we need some professionalism around this show. So Marty's going to join us next and get you all excited about everything going around for the last 3 home games. And we got a week to relax before we're live in action in the playoffs right here in America. It's Kyle Bruston-Ortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
This is Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
Babe Ruth was short, fat. Well, I don't know how short he was. He looked short in the video. He was fat. He was stubby. He looked fat. He tried it. He didn't have a sprint. Have you ever seen Babe Ruth sprint? I wonder how many steals he had. 0.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Even though it's not the season of giving, we still want to thank Jerry for his gift.
His Goff's being chased by Parsons. Look out. He's got him. His first sack as a Green Bay Packer.
Get all your green and gold coverage leading up to Packers versus Cowboys on Sunday Night Football right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Micah.
Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, siding, windows, or bath project during their fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
Change your your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
Now through Wednesday, save on 6.25 to 15.75 ounce selected varieties Frito-Lay Doritos, Sun Chips, Ruffles, or Tostitos dip, 2 for $7. 24-pack selected varieties Pure Life Water, $3.99. 14-ounce or 3-count selected varieties Haagen-Dazs ice cream or bars, $3.99. 4.5 to 5.3 ounce selected varieties Chobani Flip Greek yogurt, 2 for $3.
I am starving. Oh no, never walk into a Century when you're hungry. Unless it's free sample day. Ooh, pizza, yes. I'd love to try that one. My husband thinks he can make a meal out of grocery store samples. Need to wash this down. I think I see someone handing out samples in the liquor department. Geez, can we focus on our list? What's this?
It says you can win 2 tickets to Green Bay's home game against Chicago on December 7th.
Or autographed footballs, or a 4-pack of Green Bay Hall of Fame tickets. You have to enter through Century's Facebook or Instagram. I'll be entering this on my phone in the deli next to that cheese sample station.
Enter by November 12th.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Did you know Love was born November 2nd? Did you know Love was raised in Bakersfield, California? Did you know Love played college football at Utah State? Are you looking for lots of love touchdowns the rest of this football season? Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor, where we love being your one-stop shop for everything alcohol-related. With our selection of over 15,000 varieties of beer, wine, liquor, and mixers, all at the lowest prices in town, Discount Liquor has all your tailgating needs covered. We are your football party beverage headquarters. Discount Liquor, 2 locations, Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma, and in downtown Waukesha on Barstow and Maine.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
See all of our weekly specials at discountliquorinc.com.
Come catch the final battle of the regular season when the Brewers host the Reds Friday, September 26th through Sunday, September 28th. We're celebrating the best fans in the game on Saturday, the 27th at Fan Appreciation Night, presented by Toyota. Plus, if you're one of the first 30,000 fans through the gates, you'll take home a Brewers Tumbler giveaway, too, presented by Quick Trip. Come close out the regular season with the crew. Get your seats today at brewers.com/tickets.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Come see what's brewing. Come see what the good times are. Come see what the Brewers are doing.
It's Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. I'm Ben Brust. We have no Brad Nortman. Kyle Wallace here as well. Strophy's running the show. We're right outside American Family Field. It's a beautiful day. And we're joined by the Chief Operating Officer. Like I said, we need some professionalism around here. Marty Ronski, welcome into Kyle Brust and Nortman. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
You just told me there was 25,000 pancakes that were delivered this morning to the people.
Yes, sir.
How fun was this morning?
It was absolutely awesome. It was everything we hoped it would be and more. The band was playing loud, amazing Wisconsin, right, polka music, right? We had the mascots from all over the state, and we had so many fans out in full force.
So obviously this is a special weekend potentially to set their franchise record in wins. The postseason is upon us. Every time that you think about an organization, the best times are when you're winning. But is there anything specific about this year that you've enjoyed more than most?
Yeah, you're right. Whenever you're winning, I've been around a long time now, and definitely winning seasons are more fun than the opposite. But this season, I think there was something really special very early, maybe not on opening day, but, from there on, there was something super special about the way this team plays. You could just see it. I said it this morning on Doug, Gabe, and Chewy, and I'll say it again. These guys play with heart and grit. And Murph, the way he manages them is just different. And, it's cool because sometimes that being on the inside, right? You can kind of see it, you hear stories. but the fans can see it and feel it and hear it. And so I just, that feeling you get when you're not sure what it is, our postseason slogan this year is Magic Brew. You're like, what do you mean? There's just been these little touches of magic, and it's not that we couldn't be winning without magic. It's that there's something magical about the way it's all coming together.
I mean, when you think, it's something magical about coming together. But I mean, you think about the winning streak that the Brewers had, not just once, but multiple times this year. But then on top of that, you're thinking about everybody got the burger. So it has been an absolutely magical year. But on the field, they've been great. But the one thing I love about Milwaukee Brewers hometown team is I love everything we got going on off the field. And so with all these great giveaways and ideas and Fan Appreciation Day coming up tomorrow, why is it that it's so important for Brewers organization to always give back with pancakes and everything for the fans?
Well, it's just a ton of fun, right? We love to have fun with our fans. But look, we live and die by our fans that come in and celebrate with us. We put on 81 of these events a year. That's no small task. And when the fans are in-house, we hear it from the players. We hear it from Murph. We feel it ourselves, right? Having fans in-house with us, it makes all the difference. And, Murph said it this morning under the big tent with his pancakes. He said, guys, when you are out there, when I can't hear what I'm saying to Ricky in the middle of the game, that's when we're happiest. That's when we're at our best. And so when we can keep our fans, cheering for us, engaged, keep having fun with them, when you feel that thing, I say this, when you got random strangers hugging and high-fiving in the stands, right? It's the greatest thing ever. And I think especially right now with all the other stuff going on, right? What you live for when you work in sports and entertainment are moments and seasons like this. And it makes every bit of it worth it.
Yeah, you've captured the hearts of Wisconsin, and also just all the attention for me is I cannot wait for this weekend, but also this is really real. This is getting really real that there's a potential to do something really special, and Murph touched on that. And I want to stay with Murph as we're joined by Marty Wronski of the Brewers, this chief operating officer here. What is it about him? Did you know that it was going to translate? Because he's been with the Brewers, you've been with the Brewers. Was there any thing that you could say that stands out about him before he became a manager that you're like, yeah, he's just he's got it.
He does. And it's funny because I think you might have just summed it up. He's got it. There's an it factor. And there's an if factor. Murph coached college guys. He's done it all. And, when he was in that, sort of second in command seat for a while with us, I think Murph, was the one. He's watching, he's sensing, he's feeling. He's got that ability to sort of identify and see and then bring out the intangibles in guys and to talk to them in a way that they can relate to. They don't feel talked at, they feel talked to. Yeah. Except when he is talking at them, right? So there's just that line that you walk whenever you're trying to bring a huge group of people, right? No matter who they are, along with you. And at the end of the day, he has a set of leadership expertise that, he'll say it might not work in every single setting out there, might not work in every boardroom, but they work in the boardroom that is that clubhouse, and man, those guys are buying in, but they feel a part of it. They are all such a part of it, and that's what we can all see and sense.
And the thing with Pat Murphy that I love is the fact that when you think about a manager coming out, I believe it was 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning he was out there.
You bet.
You're asking a manager of a Major League Baseball team to come out here and be with fans. There's not a lot of managers in baseball that will wake up that early, that will buy into something that, the fans getting energized help them, but thinking outside of what's happening on the diamond.
What started in an interview became something where he showed up and graced his presence. And then, at the same time, when, we could be honest, over the last couple weeks, there's been a couple injuries. Runners in scoring position hasn't been great. But there he is talking, and I'm like, what am I doing worrying? He's the man who's doing all these things, getting us to 97 potential franchise record wins. Ben, chill out. That man's got it.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because, he's given us all this amazing material, in the front office as we try to do all these things. I looked at him this morning and I'm like, it's your fault. You would not, I'm sorry, man. And then I joke about that, but we are so grateful to him, and Murph knows that. We're so grateful to him for coming out, sharing a little bit with the fans as well, even if it is at the, it was actually before the crack of dawn, right?
Oh, my gosh.
And then, coming up with the syrup, and so money's going to charity. He does all the things. But at his core, right, we can smile with Murph, we can laugh at Murph, but he will turn around. He is a baseball man. He is dead serious about bringing those wins every single night.
I've never seen him swear.
Yeah, never.
on
You've
TV,
never seen him dead serious?
Like the
No.
ninth inning,
I mean,
and the strike
it
zone
is-
changes at the end of the game. I've never
You could
seen
never
him
read
do
his
that.
lips, right? Never read his lips. But, that guy is out there to win every single night. He's out there to win for us. He's out there to win for the guys. And he just leaves it all out there. So, yeah, we've got this amazing personality combined with this incredible baseball man who, frankly, I think just resonates really well with the state of Wisconsin. We're so lucky.
Standing room was available at 8:30. What do you got for us about 6-ish hours later?
Yeah, guys, I was just actually standing by our ticket windows here as I was waiting to come on with you guys. I'm hearing there's a few SROs. And when I say a few, it's like literally a few for each game. But they're there. So come on out, make a call, jump online. I hear there's a few left. I'm not even sure it's for all 3 games.
No, and there's a lot of times where it's like a grab, like limited time only, and there's plenty. I'm telling you.
Make the call.
I'm
Come on
looking
out.
her in the eyes right now. If you want to be a part of the Magic Brew, you should get your tickets, even if it's to stand, because you could have a chance to witness something so special. All right,
Playoff baseball, baby.
You have to be, maybe a PR person, but you don't have to do for this question because it's just us right here.
You got it. You got it.
Marty Wronski, who is your favorite racing sausage?
Okay, so this is actually a source of debate in our house because my husband, my last name's Wronski, right? I'm married into the Polish heritage. I appreciate it very much. But at my core, I'm Italian all the way.
I love the Italian sausage as well.
Yeah,
they're delicious.
I am Italian all the way, and
what about
so
the kids?
I go with it. They vacillate. It depends on who they're here with, right? They're not dumb, right? But they go back and forth. They appreciate both sets, but we really do it from a heritage perspective. But Johnsonville, such incredible partners of ours. We cheer for them all.
Is there a running tally on Italian versus Polish at this
Not
point?
in my house, but actually, I will get the data at the end of the season and take it home. It's not a joke. You want to talk about bring professionalism to fun? Right there. I'm going to get that data and bring it on home.
Marty, and I know with the Great Fan Appreciation Day coming tomorrow, you came on Truth to Power yesterday, and you told me something special about a giveaway. Y'all giving away what?
Yeah, we're giving away a car. So you got it. We're giving away a car. We're giving away autographed jerseys.
There goes my car right there. I told you yesterday I need a new one. My putt needs to be out of here. I want to get
the rust from 100 yards away.
Exactly. That's why me having a chance to win a brand new car.
It's not about you.
Oh, I'm a fan of the Brewers. It sure is about
you're gonna
me.
have
if you're going to join us, it's
Kyle
about Walls
you.
cannot win the car.
Okay.
Someone more deserving deserves it.
Every year, it's so much fun to watch that person. When we pick them, we spot them. We pick the seed out of the thing, and then we all find him and spot him. We're like, oh, how's it going to go? It's so much fun every year.
And that's tomorrow?
But it's not just the car. It's tomorrow, and it's
right.
not just the car. It's, we're doing autographed jerseys. We're doing so much surprise and delight. Come on out. It's just another way we want to thank our fans for being out there for us and pushing us into this postseason.
Oh, the Brewers are incredible on the field, off the field. Everything y'all do, I absolutely love. That's why we have so much excitement across the city and the state of Wisconsin.
You got
for the
it.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Can you join us once a week moving forward? I love your energy.
You guys are great anytime. But I will say, did you guys notice we've got the banners, the postseason banners? You're just in time. If you look to your right. Over here, the brand new postseason
Magic
banner.
Brew.
I told you.
Oh, yeah.
It's Magic Brew. They're up. They're up on the post. They're up on the building. There's one on the other side, too.
For those who can't see, obviously, I can tell you there's a fist pumping Freddie Peralta and your guy, Alex Strofe. Salvatore! Looking handsome as ever. I mean, that dude is one handsome stallion. One thing we're going to need you to do, because you heard Strofe yell, what I love to do is just get all of my passion out with my friend Alex Strofe. So it will probably go me, Alex Strofe, then you'll know what to do when we get there.
All right, I'm ready.
Brewers!
Brewers! Horse cars and all, guys. Horse cars and all.
All right.
Marty, thank you for the time.
Thanks for having me, guys.
That's going to be a promo now of our show, and look forward to what is going to be, hopefully, some more Magic Brew.
Thanks, you guys. Keep it coming. Go Brewers.
Marty Wronski, Chief Operation Officer, COO of the Milwaukee Brewers, Fan Appreciation Day, playoff standing room only. You name it, just get a part of what has been so special all year and what we have in front of us. Kyle Brust-Dortmund continues next. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
His career success rate was 51%. That's trash.
That is trash. That's really bad.
I'm Ricky Henderson in 1923. I want y'all to understand that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Fall Trade-Up event is happening now at Cunis. With winter on the horizon, trade up now to a new, safe, and reliable vehicle. We'll do whatever it takes to make a deal at nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and the new Cunis Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. We have huge incentives and discounts on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Thinking pre-owned? We have over 2,500 in stock with payments for every budget. Plus, check out our service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear lifetime powertrain warranty included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Don't miss the Fall Trade-Up event. Start your search online at CunisMilwaukee.com.
You know that expression, put a little spring in your step? Well, whoever said it must have been talking about Glide Step hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with Glide Step, you get a pillow-like soft landing, then an explosive takeoff. It makes walking feel effortless. So springy, it's almost like you're floating. And speaking of effortless, have you tried hands-free Skechers slip-ins technology? Just step in, and instantly your shoes are on. No bending down and no touching. Try Glide Step hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
You're on the list for Macy's Fall VIP Sale. That means you're invited to save big on this season's top designer looks at prices you'll love. Like an extra 30% off Calvin Klein, Steve Madden, Hugo Boss, and more. Plus, get 15% off beauty and fragrance from Estee Lauder, Lancome, and so many others. This only happens a few times a year. Don't miss the Fall VIP Sale. Today, only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Homestead High School's Connor Pangallo. In Homestead's 42-7 win over Whitefish Bay on Thursday, Pangallo had 12 carries for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. On top of that, he would later take a 93-yard kick return to the house for his 3rd touchdown of the game. Through 4 games, Pangallo has led the Highlanders to an undefeated record with 690 yards and 10 touchdowns. Pangallo is in his senior year and is also an all-conference baseball player. Congrats to Connor Pangallo, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Hi, I'm Jim Frucci, Managing Partner and PGA Professional at Morningstar Golfers Club, and I'd like to personally invite you to play your next round of golf at Morningstar. Lush green fairways, velvet smooth greens, magnificent vistas from high above our championship golf course. Morningstar was created with the serious golfer in mind, and it continues to be the public course by which all other area public courses are measured. Book your tee time today and reserve a spot on our membership wait list. Come out and see what all of Southeast Wisconsin's been talking about. Hey, you played the rest. Now play the best.
Hey, it's your friend John McGivern. In a world full of chaos, I'm grateful for a health plan that has my back. Network Health is so reliable and trustworthy, they always put me and over 126,000 members first. It's just what they do and what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Feels like heaven. It really does. The weather, where we're at. It's Kyle Bruston Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, right outside of American Family Field. Brewers play tonight against the Reds, looking to set a franchise record in wins. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, no Nortman, Strofe running the show. UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Lists is more. And, of course, we're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Big shout out to Marty Wronski, the Chief Operating Officer of the Milwaukee Brewers. She is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Smart. From a business side, marketing, knowing the game, knowing the culture, just bringing that out as someone. It's really cool when you see the guys on the field play for the manager in a way, and then even from the way the fans get to feel that, and hearing from the people behind the scenes, how even for her, she's talking about how Murph inspires them and gets them to come up with creative ideas. So just a well-oiled machine, and couldn't be more excited to see what this team is going to do.
And I love the excitement because I think she epitomizes the excitement that the organization has about the city and about the team. And you can just feel that, right? You can tell when these guys go out there and play, they're not just playing for the name on the back of their jersey. They're actually playing for the city. They're playing for the fans. Pat Murphy understands that there is the energy, right? The magic brew we're talking about, it comes from the energy that the fans bring, and it gets these guys excited to play. So make sure we show up and show out for the Milwaukee Brewers, whether it's inside American Family Field, whether you're tailgating, whether you're at a bar, whether you're at home. Everywhere we go, we got to be taking advantage of the fact that we are going to have the best team in baseball, right here in Milwaukee, making a run to the World Series.
All of our coverage, especially today, the Brewers coverage, is brought to you by the Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. They're going to get you back in the game because you have neck or back pain. Don't risk it. You go with the pros. Professional athletes are trusting Neurospine Center of Wisconsin, so you can too. Christian Yelich trusts the Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. He's got a pretty good season going, best since his NL MVP years. So, again, go where the athletes go, where the professionals are at. That's what you get with Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. It's also brought to you by Annex Wealth Management, Boucher Automotive, and Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Now, I do want to shift gears. Sunday Night Football is an opportunity to right the wrongs, and the wrongs being blowing a 10-0 lead with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It's a very different game that we're going to see Sunday. The Dallas Cowboys don't have their best player. We have their best player. They gave us their best player. CeeDee Lamb is out. They have Dak Prescott. And so I do want to know, though, not from a defensive perspective, because fair or unfair, they have earned the clout that they're getting. They have been tremendous through 3 weeks. Not that the offense has been bad. They had unfortunate circumstances in the start of the game with Zach Tom playing one snap. I would maybe not call that as an unfortunate circumstance, but maybe a bad decision. Aaron Banks go out. Jaden Reed broke his collarbone. Christian Watson's been out, so you're reshuffling the offensive line against a really good Browns front seven. One thing that I want to know from KBN Nation, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe, and of course myself, I will answer, is who do you think is more important to get going? Who do you think needs to have a better performance? Not to win, but just for the overall success of the Green Bay Packers. Is it Jordan Love or Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, I think that's a great question for you to ask there, Ben, but I think for me it's clearly Jordan Love. Quarterbacks are the ones that win you championships. You saw last year Saquon Barkley was fantastic, was phenomenal, but you need to have a great quarterback to lead you to the promised land. You look at how good Jonathan Taylor's playing this year at Indianapolis. Guess what? Danny Jones, or what do you call him? Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones ain't leading them nowhere. It doesn't matter how good Jonathan Taylor plays because he doesn't have the quarterback. So it's important that the quarterback is able to lead you. And when you think about this season, you think about this game, yes, Josh Jacobs has to get it going. He's averaging 3.1 yards per carry. Ain't good enough so far this year. I think it has to do with what you're talking about, the reshuffling of the offensive line and how many yards that he's, holes that or lack thereof holes for him to run through. But it all starts with Jordan Love. This team cannot win a Super Bowl without Jordan Love playing at a significantly high level. So for me, when I'm looking at Sunday's game, I think this needs to be a nice bounce-back game for Jordan Love because this season will be won on his shoulders. It is Jordan Love who needs to be successful and needs to be the catalyst for this football team in order for us to win.
Yeah, I disagree. Jordan Love doesn't even have to play that great, and he's going to have a good game because the Dallas Cowboys defense is atrocious. I mean, I watched Caleb Williams find 2 touchdowns to DJ Moore and Cole Kmet because they sit back in a zone and don't know what they're doing because they're no good. So I expect Jordan Love, and I'm not looking for him to, do some magical bounce back because what we know about Jordan Love is he's pretty even-keeled, and he has that great amnesia where he's not going to be thinking about the decision he made in the Browns game. He's pretty good at moving forward. And so despite the fact that the offensive line is reshuffled, there is some clarity at least. I'm seeing the way that the offensive line is going to shake out and who they're going to start, right? And they've been tracking that all week. Anthony Belton doesn't look like he's going to play. Aaron Banks, Zach Tom, I think it's safe to say they're not going to play. So if at least you have those 5 guys in a run defense that stinks for the Cowboys, take advantage of that to get Josh Jacobs going because he has 92% of yards after contact, and he still doesn't look like he's had a good season. So what does it mean if you're able to get him a little mini hole and then get contact? It will just make everything easier for those wide receivers catching passes. So I just think when you had so much success with Josh Jacobs and really what the Packers' plans we were all hoping for this year was to take advantage of the fact that you knew Josh Jacobs was going to be able to give you a run game and you didn't have a play action game last year. Now, right now, according to Rob Domofsky, they're really good in play action. But over the long haul, they can't just be really good in play action with no run game. That will even itself out throughout the course of 17 games.
I think, here's my thing. Maybe it's just because I'm just not worried or concerned about the run game getting going based off what you're saying. I know when eventually at some point when the offensive line has more consistency and we're not shuffling and moving guys around, guys going down in the middle of the game, we have more consistency. I truly believe that we'll see that run game gets going. I don't think this is a Josh Jacobs problem. I think it's an offensive line problem. When I look at Jordan Love, again, I think Jordan Love has played great this season. But, again, for us to get where we're going, he needs to continue to elevate his game. So I have no worries and no concern whatsoever about Josh Jacobs because, listen, even if he only has another game where he's going for 60-some yards in the game, I'm not worried about him because I know one day he's going to deliver us a $120. He's going to deliver us a $140, 2 touchdowns. I know that those big games are going to come because that is who he is. He has established himself. We are still figuring out who Jordan Love is, and seeing him play consistently at a high level will give us all the confidence that we need in this football team to get to where we want him to go. So that's why I think this Sunday, Jordan Love needs to go ahead and torch the defense of the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm going to bed with a smile on my face saying, go, Pack, go.
Let's put that on the poll, Alex Strofe on Twitter at KBN ESPN. Who would you rather see have I don't want to say monster performance.
Leave Strofe alone.
No, this is your job. You got to type with them fingers.
Leave Strofe alone.
Okay. I'm gonna find you when you come to American Family Field tonight, and I'm not gonna leave you alone.
Leave Strofe
I'm gonna embarrass you in public, and Mama Wallace is gonna be mad at me again. I think you know where I'm going with the poll, so I'm just gonna leave it to you now since I'm leaving you alone. Who's more important for you to see have success on Sunday, Josh Jacobs or Jordan Love? It's split. Chef Ed thinks Josh Jacobs. We also have some comments that are interesting on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Love is a little too good at moving on. Which is kind of fun. It's like a truthful, funny thing, but
100%.
It's it's pretty good, but maybe he could channel the I shouldn't do this ever again thing. And that'd be great.
You know what? He is too. He does move on very quickly. That's one thing I love about him. He doesn't really dwell in the past. But the great thing about him is he usually learns from the decisions that he makes. That's why he went on such a long run of not throwing an interception during the regular season. That doesn't include the playoff game where he threw multiple. But that's why he had that run. We saw him have too many issues and too many interceptions in the first half of last season, and he ended up cleaning that up on the back half of last season. That continued, even though people could say what they want to say. Oh, he threw an interception. It doesn't count. No, he didn't. And so, again, for Jordan Love, I think he does move on very quickly, but I need him to continue to elevate his game so this team can get to the promised land.
He's Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust. Alex Strofe running the show. He did do his job, even though I don't think he's going to be answering anything I ask him on the show verbally, he's just going to say this.
Leave Strove alone.
We have good telepathy right now. Is that what it is?
Telepathy.
Kyle,
Telepathy.
you gotta stop correcting him. You gotta stop correcting him. That's one thing you do all the time that you gotta stop doing. Let him drown. He's making fun of me. Let him drown.
No, I'm not gonna let him drown today because you're a liar.
He would have said
he's just not smart.
Telepathy.
Yeah, listen. I got ripped one yesterday. My mama told me I got to be nicer, so
he's trying.
I'm trying to be nice. I don't want this boy struggling. My mom gonna say, "What? Hey, why you let that? You know that boy special. Why you let that boy just swim like that?"
Okay, all right. What'd you say?
You know what she started with? She started with, "That's not entertaining." You know what's entertaining? Listen to Ben Brush drown.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry for probably
leave Ben alone.
For real though.
Both of you guys.
Not entertaining.
What?
You know what is entertaining? Gina Della from Pella. She's absolutely amazing.
KB,
She's
la, la,
right
la.
outside of this Pella mobile studio that we are in right now. 0% interest for 60 months. That's 5 years if you order by the end of the month. So there's still time to go to PellaWI.com and have their team come out to talk with you. I got the whole first floor of my home done because when I moved in, I knew that we were going to be having our baby girl, and I wanted to make sure that the temperature was right in her room and in every room in the house because she was the number one priority. And by doing that, getting the financing, helping my energy bill, helping the cost of my home, it's literally a home run. And no pun intended, I guess, because I'm standing right here. It's one of those things where you just gotta have them come and let them explain their process. And whatever budget you're at, whatever like style home or phase of life you're in, they'll work with you. So go to PellaWI.com. Gina, Joe, the team, the installation team, everyone will make it easy for you. That's PellaWI.com. Get there today and tell them KBN sent you. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strofe. We're live outside of American Family Field, and it is a beautiful day. Shout out Josh from Heartland, a real musician, not Alex Strofe. Put something together for us.
Alone.
Oh my gosh! Is your mom okay with her voice being used this much?
I'm sure I'll hear from her.
Yeah. Why you got my voice on the air?
She gonna say, "Kyle, you recorded me. You didn't tell me that." Well, luckily,
family sue family.
She can't listen. She can't sue me.
She's gonna take you out of the family trust.
What trust? The love. She gonna take me out of family love, not trust. Ain't no money coming to me. Trust. Trust and believe you better work hard for everything you got.
Trust and believe.
She said, listen, I birthed you. I got you where you need to be. Go ahead.
Fly, little birdie. That's the best line I think I've ever heard. Trust. What do you mean? Trust and believe you better work your butt off hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's the message.
I liked it better when
Josh
Kyle
from
said it.
Heartland, the real musician. Well, way better for sure, right? Way better. All right, leave Ben alone. More next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're 92. It's,
yeah.
I thought it was 93.
Tough.
You said 93.
Almost 93.
When's his birthday?
May.
It's July.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. It doesn't matter if it's your first betting slip ever or just the first one of the week. We've got your Potawatomi sportsbook picks covered. Tune in Wednesdays to the Weekly Wager with Josh DiMaggio and Ben Brust.
Greasy Ben Brust. Just whichever way the wind's blowing. I have bad posture. I don't have a great backbone, Joshy.
The Weekly Wager, Wednesday nights at 6, right here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel.
Any coach will tell you, games are won in the preparation. The same's true in cybersecurity. Trend Micro helps businesses move from reactive to proactive with cyber risk exposure management. That means real-time visibility into your risks across cloud, email, endpoints, and networks. For over 35 years, enterprises worldwide have trusted Trend Micro to prepare, protect, and perform. Don't wait for the next threat to blow the whistle. Get secure now at trendmicro.com because the best defense is being ready before the game even starts.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Kevin Moret here from Mentality. Life's a relentless competition, and you might be losing without even knowing it. With testosterone levels plummeting 25% in just 2 decades, you're likely operating at a fraction of your potential. Your kids sense it when you're too exhausted for playtime. Your wife notices when that spark fades. Here's the harsh truth. Without addressing low T, nothing works. Diets fail, workouts fall flat, but there's hope. Mentality's FDA-approved treatment restores testosterone by an average of 30%. Don't let low T rob you of life's precious moments. Start at mentalityhealth.com/radio.
At Alpha Custom Apparel, we create standout corporate apparel and promotional gear that makes a lasting impression. Whether it's polos for your next conference, branded jackets for your sales team, or eye-catching giveaways for a client event, we've got you covered. We offer a concierge-like experience for businesses who want more. More customization, more creativity, more impact. From concept to delivery, we help brands big and small show up looking their best with speed, style, and attention to detail. Create with us today at alphacustomapparel.com.
It's a home run! But wait, is your roof ready for the big league storms? If your roof has more holes than a catcher's mitt, it's time to bring in the pros. At Avondale Roofing, we've been handling leaks, repairs, and full replacements with major league precision for over 30 years. And as a GAF Master Elite certified contractor, we bring top-tier quality and proven performance to every job. Whether it's a quick patch-up or full upgrade, our team steps up to the plate and knocks it out of the park every time. You're out! Don't wait till water's in your dugout. Call Avondale Roofing today and keep your home in the win column.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Group, we do more than close deals. We serve with gratitude and faith-filled purpose. We've sold over $300 million in real estate since 2020, one of the top-ranked real estate teams in Wisconsin, and we're just getting started. What sets us apart? We care. Even if we're not your agent, we'll still help. That's the kind of stewardship the community deserves. If you're buying or selling across southeastern Wisconsin, let us earn your trust. I'm Tony Wendorf, and I want to create your red carpet experience. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe run the show. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman. We're live right outside of American Family Field. Sounds like there's a few standing room only as we look ahead into the playoffs, but also for the opportunity to set a franchise record for wins in a season. It's been fun, and the phrase Magic Brew is very fitting for this team. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talkin' text line.
That's wild.
We'll go to Dirty D. Diana McGuanago, how are you?
I'm doing good, and don't you hang up on me. You let me finish what I have to say to you, Mr. Benjamin.
Lucky for you, I'm on remote, so I can't have no control.
Yeah, Dirty D, you tell him.
Are you that much of an idiot, Ben? Do you really think that Jordan Love doesn't have to play that well in Dallas? We've gone and done this time and time again where they go and play a team that's not that good, and the Packers come out on the short end of the stick. Do you really think
that's actually
that
factually incorrect? Last
win?
year they were 10-1 against inferior opponents, and this year they've had their stinker.
Okay.
So the data would show that I don't.
Okay, I hope you're right.
First off, you misquoted me.
I hope you're right.
I didn't say he doesn't need to play well. I said you don't need him to play great. He's going to play good regardless because of how bad the Dallas defense is.
She made a good point.
Okay.
Oh, what did she say?
I hope it's all good, because otherwise on Monday, Ben, you're going to hear from me.
I know. I hold me accountable, Dirty D.
Hold them. Say them receipts,
Okay.
Dirty D. Save all them receipts.
Tell me,
I will.
you can call me names that are FCC appropriate. You can say any and
I
all.
will. And you need to leave Stroff alone.
Oh God.
Go ahead. That's a good woman right there. A good woman.
Now we have.
Leave Stroff alone.
You know what he's gonna do? He's now gonna take Diana's voice, and it's just gonna be what's with the ladies trying to protect Strofe? I haven't heard. I answered the phones yesterday for people that weren't a contestant on Over Under, and it was a really nice lady who was like, "Oh, Strofe makes me smile every day." I asked any of the other fans, and they might have been from what I could tell, males, and they weren't like, "Oh, leave Strofe alone." They're like, "Keep roasting his butt."
Yeah, men are a little bit. They don't really care about people who are different like Strofe, right? But women do. They have softer hearts.
Strophe, I'm sorry. Someone in Kenosha? Josh Kenosha, you're defending me? I can fight my own battles, but I'll hear you out.
Well, I'm not saying you can't, but everyone needs an ally. So the reason why you're right, and it's Josh Jacobs, is actually because of what Kyle said about the Eagles. The reason why they won the Super Bowl was because Kansas City focused on stopping Barkley. Jalen Hurts didn't have to play great. He did, but he could have been above average or good. Josh Jacobs can be that for the Packers, and if that's what he is, then Jordan Love doesn't have to be an MVP. He just has to be good. So I pretty much will say as long as he doesn't make the stupid mistake like he did against the Browns, I think he'll be fine. And the last thing I want to say is, y'all better leave Strofe alone.
Leave Strofe alone.
I want to leave Strofe alone today.
I love it here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're happy? You're happy because 3 random people want you to be left alone?
Damn, my mom ain't random.
Whoa.
My mom ain't
First
random.
off, Mama Wallace ain't random. Second off,
Ain't
Diana
random at
McWanago
all.
has called into the show more than anybody else. She's on the show more than Brad Nortman.
In the last month, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Josh from Kenosha stopped by at IKEA too, so he's not random either.
Yeah.
I've had beers with Josh in Kenosha.
Oh, so that's the thing. All right, I'm waiting for somebody random to come to your defense.
You just called all 3 of them randoms.
Well,
you can't backpedal
we have
like that.
now we have evidence that they're not random.
Ben backpedaling Brust.
We have evidence that are.
Hear that, Kyle?
Good try, Strofe. I don't know.
I don't want to agree with. I don't want to agree with him because he irritated me earlier today with his lies. But hey, that was pretty good. Backpedaling Brust, that was pretty good. Pretty good.
We just got schooled by the producer. We just got schooled by the producer.
Actually, Brian D said, "Look at Sloppy. He's pretty athletic." I said, "Told you."
It's Trust Fund Baby, Sloppy, Kyle Wallace, alongside Ben Brust, right outside of American Family Field, and we gotta hit on the Brewers from a holistic perspective because I said it very briefly with Marty.
Holistic?
Holistic. It's his favorite word the last 2 weeks.
What is it about you? You get fixated on these words. You just keep saying them.
You know my vocabulary is not very far and wide.
So do you hear?
So how'd you learn holistic? Because it's a new one. It's popped up recently.
Bro, I just probably hear it in daily life and then I use it. You know, I add it to my repertoire.
But then the problem is you use them so much, and then all of a sudden they disappear.
Because I find a new one. On the whole, holistically, you find new ones.
So you bring in a new word, you use it, and it's on to the new one.
Yeah, I got it. I can't. At least I try to find new ones. Don't fault me.
Strofe, where's that list of all the words that he used?
I have the list. I also have some text, and we have a few other things to get to. So let's get to a break, and we will do that all on the other side.
All right, 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Leave Ben alone, man.
The power of friendship has spawned a memorable baseball season in Milwaukee. When you choose to work with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, the relationship is more than what feels like having a friend. Pella honors trust and commitment on your behalf, before, during, and after the sale. And with this month's incredible deal, Gina Della from Pella is here to share why you shouldn't wait to order new windows and doors.
Order today and get 0% interest for up to 60 months. Set your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 9/30/2025. I'm Pat Dunphy of Cannon & Dunphy, and I'm reaching out to you today not as an attorney, but as chair of the board of directors of Guest House. It's an organization that's been dedicated to dealing with the root causes of homelessness in Milwaukee for over 40 years. Its mission is to treat the homeless with dignity and help them rebuild their lives. So help us help the homeless by investing in the Guest House and the Milwaukee community. And also consider attending our gala on Thursday, November 13th.
For your fellow fanatics and your number one fans. For your game day compatriots and your everyday companions. For your personal cheerleaders and your personal heroes. For the reasons you smile, get covered with dental and vision insurance from Delta Dental of Wisconsin and Delta Vision. Learn more at deltadentalwi.com today.
Dave Spano from Annex Wealth Management. It didn't seem like it when the season started, but we've watched the crew become a great team. We're just as proud of the team here at Annex. I'll put the Annex team up against anyone when it comes to what we do. Investment, retirement, tax, and estate planning. If that's what you're looking for, let's talk soon. AnnexWealth.com. Click the Get Started button. In the meantime, let's enjoy championship baseball in Milwaukee.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strofe running his mouth during the break as always. UKBN Nation 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line.
It was way more Kyle than me.
Oh, come on, Strofe. Yeah, at the end.
Wow. You guys.
For the second time today, Kyle is trying to backpedal. Not backpedal.
Backpedal?
Not
what?
backpedal. That's the wrong word. He's trying to project the things he's doing poorly onto me because I'm an easy target.
Well, this kid
He did it with the athletics this morning, and now he's doing it with talking in the break.
You guys need to fight.
Then what's going to happen? I'm going to get fired or arrested?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I would
like a
You would what?
a soccer.
I would PJ Carlissimo yo behind. Latrell Sprewell both hands. Ah!
And you know what I would do?
Go tell.
Sue your
ass. Yeah.
Go tell.
Actually, matter of fact, my mom said you better be careful because you never know. He may go tell HR. That's exactly what she said. I said, Strofe ain't going to do that. She said, never know.
She's right.
Never know.
Dang, Strofe, you going to do that to us?
Dusty in Texas. Ben is just jealous because Strofe has the best radio voice at ESPN Wisconsin.
He's got a good one. Homer has the best. He has a good one, though. I give him
Homer's got the best?
Oh, Homer has an amazing. Homer has a great radio voice. I love Homer's radio voice. Yelling loud, old, is perfect. Strofe is
Why
just
you always got
fake.
to throw old in any time you say Homer's name?
Show me the lie.
I'm not saying you're
okay,
lying.
then I'm
It's
just
a
saying.
little disrespectful.
No, it's not. I didn't say old was bad. Old is seasoned. That's good.
Or senile. Because you said that to me earlier.
Who I call senile?
Homer.
When?
You didn't.
I must say, I might think it. I ain't never said it.
Please,
what I've realized.
I love Homer. Happy 20 years.
What I've realized is I did everybody wrong. I got soft for about a good week. You know, some injuries piled up here as we're right outside American Family Field. We got a calf injury. We got McGill with the lat. We got Woodruff. I know I'm missing one as well. No, I just conflating Zach Tom. But I had said, after all this time, heading into the playoffs, and even Homer joined us. I know we just mentioned him. He's like, it's done. It's over. No Woodruff. I've been saying if it's got to be Woodruff, and I thought Mizorowski was going to be the star, and, of course, Freddie. Well, guess what? It can be Freddie. It can be Quinn Priester. And what do the Brewers do all year long? whenever an injury happened, somebody on this team stepped up. And the way that Pat Murphy has led this team, you're seeing more and more come out about the leader that Christian Yelich has been. And one of the quotes that stands out to me is when he talked about how each player understands that they don't need to carry anything more than they have to.
Yeah.
Somebody's been a guy who can step up. And at one time, it was just it happened to be the spark of bringing up Jacob Mizorowski, trading for Quinn Priester, Logan Henderson coming up for a start, Chad Patrick coming up and down, Andrew Vaughn having an amazing middle part of the season. Like, you name it, somebody's done it. And Bryce Terang's power, I'd say, over the last month has been something that probably isn't talked enough about. So Freddie's been probably one of the best pitchers in baseball that has been talked about enough. So when I think about this team, I'd be a fool after listening to Pat Murphy this morning at the Pocket Pancake Breakfast right here at American Family Field, just like seeing him out there talking about how people didn't think, like, a team like this could do it. And he's not talking about, like, it's the end of them doing it. Like, he has set their expectations in their minds to doing more than they've done. And I think that's why they've consistently delivered in spots where fans might be thinking, can they do it? Well, they've continued to do it. So I'd be a fool to go into the playoffs. And obviously there's 3 more games left. You're looking to, get the 1 seed and obviously franchise record. But he clearly has set their expectations to bigger things. And I have the confidence in Pat Murphy and this team to know that until I have a reason to truly worry, I just need to become a man again and remember that this is Pat Murphy's led Brewers team.
And I think the biggest thing about that, I love the ding, ding, ding for our boy Ben Brush, finally saying something that's positive and good and not killing
bringing others down.
But I think you're right with that, right? This team has a great culture. That's the biggest thing, is that a lot of times you see teams spend all this money, but they don't have the right culture inside the locker room, so money doesn't always equate to championships. But culture inside the locker room where you're able to get the most out of these players and their talent, right, where they believe in themselves, where they're fighting until the actual last pitch, that is the type of culture the Milwaukee Brewers have. So when you talk about, yes, we're going to be missing some guys that we have depended on this year, or at least throughout the season when Woodruff came back and how well people play in the middle of the season going down now. But at the end of the day, whether we send Freddie Peralta out there, whether Jose Quintana comes back and does it, Quinn Priester, who's on this incredible historic streak of games that he has started, the Brewers have won, the Milwaukee Brewers are going to be okay because these guys have continued to rise to the occasion in the big moments. And the one thing that we cannot underestimate is the fact that this team last year made the playoffs. And the reason I'm talking about last year is because it was a team that was managed by Pat Murphy, a young ball club nobody expected anything of. And guess what they did this year? They backed up what they did last year, which was surprising. And they had this, and they did it again this year. And you're right, and more. But more importantly, they have playoff experience. They've been through it. Jackson Chourio, he's been through it before. He's had big moments in the playoffs. Christian Yelich being able to lead this team. The fight that Caleb Durbin has, he's going to play a big role. Sal Frelick's been there. So it's like, this baseball team, yes, they haven't played the best baseball, but they are still playing great baseball right now. Yes,
I was going to tell you to go to the KBN Sports Desk because I'm sure you have the same update from Dom Catronio on Twitter X.
Yes, I assume it is the same one. Yes, Jose Quintana currently throwing a simulated game. Looks like, who's down there? Reese Hoskins and Isaac Collins, I think that is, are the batters he is facing. So it looks like Quintana is maybe back in the mix.
There it is.
Potentially start that game 3.
Okay, rather than doing a little bit of everybody. What did Craig Counsell always start at the opener rather than the starter?
Yeah. So now, I mean, yes, I know you
might actually have a starter now.
You do have a starter because then it gives you Freddie. You have Quinn Priester, and then you have Jose Quintana as well.
And then you can still utilize the guys that you might have played in Game 3 in different spots earlier in the series.
Yeah, I like
Patrick being one of them. That comes to mind.
Mm-hmm. So, again, for me, when I look at this Milwaukee Brewers team, I understand we don't have all the big names, but this team is a phenomenal team. They're going to be the best team in baseball when all is said and done during the regular season. And they have experience.
You're telling me that we may very well have next week at this time Jose Quintana and Trevor McGill back? that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I mean, there was a time where 3 of the pitchers that we've mentioned so far in Woody, Quintana, and McGill might not have been around at all. And so the fact that McGill's going to likely have an opportunity on Sunday to get some live action in game, Quintana getting his opportunity here to show that he's alive and well-ish to potentially start a game 3. Woody's obviously an unknown, and it sucks for him. But great to see that even with everything he's been through as a Milwaukee Brewer, all the injuries the last 2 years, he was having so much fun in the clubhouse celebrating the NL Central. And I think that's really cool, and it speaks volumes to, like, literally everything we talk about. If you were unhappy, you wouldn't be here.
Yep.
You know why?
You can ask that
to Aaron Savale.
Bye-bye.
See you later. You think you're a starter? All right, go to the White Sox.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun. Go suck. You want to win? You want to be a part of something bigger than yourself? You can be a Milwaukee Brewer.
And they shipped them out. That's exactly what it is. So, listen, let's stay excited for this team. Let's stay hopeful for this team because they have earned the right for us to be confident in them because of the great environment we've had in AmFam Field, but more importantly, the way they have played throughout the entire season, specifically since June.
Well, Unconditionally Relentless is brought to you by the Neurospine Center of Wisconsin, and they have so many ways that they differentiate from others. Their relationship with professional sports teams. They have 2 surgeons named in the top 150 of spine surgeons in the country, and that's right here in Wisconsin. 2 of the top 150 are here in Wisconsin. 2 of the top 150 in the country are here in Wisconsin. They emphasize motion preservation and minimally invasive solutions. And when you talk about minimally invasive, nobody really wants to be out for a really long time. So they're going to work with you, see where you're at. You can always get your virtual second opinion as well throughout the state of Wisconsin. It's really easy to get to nscwi.com. Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. Your spine health is their passion.
Ben, I forgot to tell you.
What?
I picked up my money today from the Brewers win the NL Central. Hey, I turned 20 into 85, baby.
What are you going to do this weekend?
I got to save every penny.
For what?
What do you mean, for what?
You don't have anything big coming.
No, I got to get your plate. Here go your plate.
Yeah,
Less.
You already gave me the money.
Oh, you're going to give it back to me?
Yeah, usually it's reciprocation.
Well, all right. Well, there it is.
Sometimes I add $1 on top just so I can one-up you.
Oh, no, Ben, don't one-up me. Well, make it 20 up me or 50.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Stroh.
Yeah, this from Rob Domofsky. The Packers injury report out ahead of Sunday Night Football in Dallas. Anthony Belton was ruled out earlier today, the second-round pick right tackle, with an ankle injury suffered in today's practice. Zach Tom, the other right tackle, has also been ruled out of Sunday's game with that oblique injury, which was re-injured, I guess you could kind of say, last Sunday against the Browns. Aaron Banks, the left guard with a groin injury, is doubtful for that game, so that means 3 of the top 7 offensive linemen likely not going for the Packers. That from Rob Domofsky.
Thank goodness they're not facing Myles Garrett again or Michael Parsons.
Yes, thank you for giving us your best player, Jerry. Speaking of football, we need to revisit the Wisconsin Badgers, even though it is an off weekend. I have been tasked, and I didn't even really know this, with saving the Wisconsin Badgers football program. We will share why and how next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
I'm about being young, wild, and free.
No, you're not.
You're
not young, wild, and free.
Yeah, I am young.
You're not
wild,
that.
I am
Every time I ask you to do something, I check with a girlfriend.
Wait, why you taking why you going personal? Why you gotta talk about business? I can still be free with a lady.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 894 slowing down from Forest Home pretty much all the way through the Hale interchange. Southbound's backed up from Greenfield Avenue all the way down into the Hale interchange as well. Eastbound 94, you're slowing down right past Barker Road, and then you're back on the brakes from 84th Street through the stadium to 35th. Westbound's backed up from 17th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, a few clouds, a low of 59. Tomorrow morning, patchy fog, sunny and warm, a high of 84. At IKEA Oak Creek, making your home uniquely yours is now more rewarding. Join rewards from IKEA family and start earning points today. Not a member yet? Sign up for free at ikea.com/US and start earning. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Even though it's not the season of giving, we still want to thank Jerry for his gift.
His Goff's being chased by Parsons. Look out. He's got him. His first sack as a Green Bay Packer.
Get all your green and gold coverage leading up to Packers versus Cowboys on Sunday Night Football right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Micah. Sundays are for football and carbless. Born in Wisconsin, carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are packed with flavor, not sugar. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. Whether you're tailgating in Green Bay or calling the plays from your couch, carbless is the cocktail that's always game day ready. Crisp, clean, and crafted to win. This season, drink like a champion. Drink carbless, a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Milwaukee College Prep, redefining what's educationally possible so more children can pursue their dream. Join me, Craig Karmazin, and Milwaukee College Prep Thursday, October 23rd at Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall and take a stand in closing the opportunity gap for Milwaukee scholars. Your support means quality education is accessible to over 2,000 scholars in Milwaukee. Enjoy food, drinks, and a chance to learn more. Purchase tickets at 2025 takeastand.givesmart.com. That's 2025 takeastand.givesmart.com.
Something exciting is happening at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. On the second floor, you'll find the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails, Milwaukee's destination for bold flavors, fresh sushi, seasonal entrees, and cocktails crafted with care. Start your day with a breakfast that fuels you, stop in for dinner that sparks conversation, or linger late into the evening with drinks designed to inspire. With flavors and drinks for every mood, the Studio is the perfect place to gather, celebrate, and connect. Be boldly social. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails, now on the second floor at St. Kate the Arts Hotel.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Cold plunges, better sleep, a gym buddy. How do you know what has the biggest impact for an active body and mind? With BetterHelp, you can talk with real, qualified therapists, not AI. With a 4.9-star rating, BetterHelp understands mental wellness shouldn't be tougher than a workout. Their therapists can figure out what's best for you. And yeah, it might involve a cold plunge. Visit BetterHelp.com, code TIMEOUT for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com, code TIMEOUT.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in a bird bash game show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Strofe has the best radio voice at ESPN Wisconsin.
Y'all better leave Strofe alone.
You need to leave Strofe alone.
Leave Strofe alone.
I'm Ben Brust. He's Kyle Wallace. Strofe has the best radio voice at ESPN Wisconsin.
That was good, Strofe. That was good.
He didn't come up with it. Someone in KBN Nation on the Carbless Talking text line to do it.
Oh, Strofe.
He's not that creative.
Strofe. Well, it's still funny. He got you with that one.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line.
You're a good producer.
We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Strofe is trying to make himself feel better after
You're a good
I told
producer.
him yesterday that no one should willingly be able to love someone like you. But here we are. I'm going to move on from Strofe and help save the Wisconsin Badgers.
Yeah, how are you going to do this? Because you said your net worth isn't what it was, and based off your net worth, you ain't saving nothing.
No one said me that I was going to be giving the money. But on Wednesday, we had Barstool Big Cat of Barstool Sports join us on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, and he is a Badger alum. Mm-hmm. He started a coffee, online coffee store, Stella Blue Coffee.
Yeah.
Some of the proceeds go to dog shelters, but he's also said
he's choosing dogs over the Badgers. But, okay.
But he also said that he would use some of those proceeds to help buy a quarterback. But there's no reason to buy a quarterback right now because the infrastructure is not good enough. You need a full investment into the football program. We're talking beyond Luke Fickell right now. We need full buy-in. So I had said that I would give him a list of really wealthy people.
Oh, yes.
And he took that to heart because today he dropped Pardon My Take, the most popular podcast in all of entertainment and sports. On his show today, here's what he had to say.
My Firefest, we touched on it Wednesday. Wisconsin football is in a bad spot. I've also then just signed myself up for a load of work because I did a hit on ESPN Milwaukee on Wednesday, and I told my good friend Ben Brust if he gets a list of the richest people who went to University of Wisconsin, I will cold call them for a video and live stream it. So that's just more work and maybe illegal work.
Is it?
I don't know.
Well,
but I'm going to have to do that.
You can't live stream because you have to say, like, I'm recording. You're live, yeah.
Just hitting everyone up for money.
So I have homework this weekend.
Wait, you haven't even started yet?
I started some initial research.
What list?
I have some people reaching out. ChatGPT has been helpful from a public record standpoint. Because I did find an article from 2016 that Wisconsin had the most Fortune 500 CEOs in the country over Harvard. So
why do we suck? Why do we suck?
We're going to fix this, Kyle. We're going to fix this. So I'm going to compile as much data as I can from the internet. I had a call with somebody who got me some information about a local business. I'm not going to say these businesses.
No, that's cool.
Because I want to make sure we first. I get a list and the information, the business size, see the ties to Wisconsin. So right now, 800-990-3776. If you know anybody who's wealthy and has huge amounts of money, Barstool Big Cat will cold call them to help raise money for the University of Wisconsin so he stops sucking.
This is no gimmick and this is no game. This is real life. Ben is going.
You know I'm going to do this. I'm trying to save the University of Wisconsin.
But we need some more intelligent folks. No knock on you. But you didn't do research in college. You already said you cheated your way through college. So I need somebody who is committed, a little bit of a brainiac, somebody a little bit nerdy. Can you ask your wonderful wife to maybe assist you
she'll help
in this?
Because she's very smart.
Yeah. I want the smart one helping you with this one because you can't look at.
But
I
am connected. I am connected. I know people who know people who know people who know people.
That's good. So that's a real trust fund baby right there. You know people.
Okay, well, I don't know why you're throwing that at me. It was a bit calling you a trust fund baby. I'm not. You're not. It's more funny if I say it to you.
Why is that?
Because you guys say I have $2 to $5 million in my net worth via Google, and I'm still looking for that $2 to $5 million that I don't have. So it hits me harder. Because I don't have that.
That's true.
That being said, if I did, I would maybe help the University of Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's a little drop in the bucket. You could probably get us a little D lineman. Back up D lineman.
I could probably afford one snap from one player on the team.
Long snapper? Best dang long snapper
I'm talking
in the
about
country.
one snap. Like one snap of their playing is what I could afford for for what they're getting from being paid by the University of Wisconsin.
We should all come together. We should have KBN Nation donate money. I'll start. I'll give $5,000. If we could raise,
what did you just say?
If we could raise $200,000, I'll give $5,000 of it.
Just Kyle
KBN Nation.
How thick are KBN Nation's pockets?
I don't know.
You said hold on.
It's on the record, so I don't ask me.
I gotta get it approved.
Nope. The same way that Strofe has to be saying he's got the best voice in radio is the same way that we have Kyle Wallace say, you better do that thing you just did for me for Kyle, Strofe.
Wow, I can work on that,
Yeah, $200,000 to get us something, right?
Something?
This should get us something good. Hold on, let me just see.
We mean something good.
How much can $200,000 get you for NIL for a football player?
Backup.
Ooh, $200,000 can secure a significant NIL deal. Okay.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, well, most college
For Middle
football players
Tennessee
earn
State?
much less than these kids. Listen, if we paying kids from Middle Tennessee State $200,000, then we might as well give it up. Give it up.
So again, if you know anybody in your network,
this is from Baby Girl.
Uh-oh. You want to read that one?
From Baby Girl, very quick with her fingers here. She said, "The bleep, give 5K my ass, hell to the absolute hell no." So,
well, Kyle's gonna decide if he's a man of the house.
I don't listen. I got one woman in my life defending Strofe. I don't need the other woman in my life sitting here telling me, being mad at me.
You're in a spiral. You have no control over your life.
Maybe I should have said 500, not 5,000. But I thought 5,000 was a good number.
A lot of people are chiming in on the Carbless Talking text line saying, "Do you guys know anyone named Brad Nortman?"
Right, Brad. We should have the best punter in the country. What are we doing?
What's J.J. Watt doing? T.J. Watt just signed $200 million contract.
Yeah, how much are they giving? They should be giving. Wait a minute. I know they can afford it. They got it.
But again, as we had the conversation, we got to get to the chancellors, the board of the regents, because I think people want to know a plan. Because right now, if you were to go to somebody and say, "Hey,
dude,
can I have some money?"
Let's.
You need a plan. What's the plan?
The Big Cat and Ben Bruss documentary about saving Wisconsin football is going to go so hard on Netflix.
Yeah, I can't wait to be part of that. I ain't believe it.
I'm producing it.
I ain't believe it. But here's the thing. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. Trying to be good in college football now, it's not that hard. Look what Texas Tech is doing. Texas Tech just said, you know what? Let's just get some of these tycoons who got all this money.
We're doing that.
And look at them. Texas Tech is right. They got the best softball player in the country last year. She single-handedly got them to the World Series. They were terrible at softball 2 years ago. And all of a sudden, they made it to the championship. All they had to do was buy one player for $1 million. So J.J. Watt. So Mr. Timu. Colin Wong, all the JJ, TJ, all these people, y'all need to give y'all money. If you want to have success, it don't cost. All we need to raise is $25 to $30 million every single year for football, and we would have a national championship team within 5 years. That ain't hard. They got it. That's a drop in the bucket for some of them folks. $25 million.
What if they have wives that respond the same way that your future wife responds?
Listen, if I had $25 million to give, if I had millions of dollars to give, I say, baby, listen, I do what the hell I want, but I don't. She knows the finances, and she knows that would be irresponsible. Irresponsible.
Again, I need more suggestions. The Watts are all married men. They have no money.
Wait a minute, what you mean?
That's what Ryan McGuanago's saying. He's saying based off of Kyle's experience of what we're hearing from him, they're saying no too.
I have no money from my own personal reasons, but the WhatsApp money now. Wives don't drain you, do they?
Kyle. Don't be silly. You silly goose.
We had to stop going grocery shopping together because I just can't.
What?
Yeah, we go, but
what does that mean?
I'm just too bad.
You're starving her?
I'm not starving her, but I say,
what did she grab that you said no?
Oh, I tell you, it was actually the chicken tenders. She was hungry.
Chicken tenders?
She wanted the $8 chicken tenders, and I said, well, we can go to Costco and get 3 times the chicken tenders for $14. She said, I don't want to go there, and I said, baby. So she won. We got the $8 chicken tenders. She ate them, and the thing that sucked about it is they look good, but after you just told somebody they can't.
Did you boycott the chicken tenders?
I couldn't. Well, I was gonna eat something different. They look so good, and I was just like, I can't ask her for them chicken tenders after I just told her they were too expensive.
What would she have said if you asked for a chicken tender?
Oh, so now you want the chicken tenders. So yeah, shopping. So you shopping with your lady, going grocery shopping with your woman. It isn't, count everything.
What if we take a 0 off of the 200,000 and you're 5,000?
20? The hell no. 20,000. I'm not putting 5,000 in.
I said take a 0. 500. Still the same ratio.
500 for. Oh, you mean with her? Oh yeah, I can do 500. I don't need a proof for that.
Okay.
Oh no. She ain't gonna trip about that.
We'll see if she's still listening. I look forward to reading the text message.
I can do 500 now. I mean, I just
Strofe,
won
we learned
85.
Kyle Wallace is not going to help save the University of Wisconsin Badgers. So if you want to be part of this Netflix documentary, you need to do some work this weekend with me and send me anything and everything you could find as I compile it all into one spreadsheet to give to Barstool Big Cat to call on the richest people in Wisconsin. I think we need to also look at, like, I think what we've learned about Wisconsin is people in Wisconsin love Wisconsin.
They do.
And so it doesn't necessarily have to be – I'm expanding. So I've thought about this. I'm not just going to go University of Wisconsin graduates because there's people that probably started businesses back in the day that didn't have a college education that maybe blew up.
I think the richest woman in the world is from Wisconsin.
What's her number?
Diane Hendricks. I don't know her.
That's the one that somebody sent me.
I don't know her phone number, but I know
I don't
she's down
believe
in
Diane
Beachtown,
Hendricks
Beloit.
attended UW, though, correct?
But that's what I
didn't say it was
said.
in
That's what I said.
Wisconsin.
As long
But
as they have a
we've got,
Wisconsin connection.
So I've got
She's
a pretty
rich.
good list cooking, Ben. You're going to get a better email from me with the full list. But so Colin Wong obviously is number one, estimated net worth about 30 to 40 billion plus. But Judy Faulkner, who is the founder and CEO of Epic in Verona, her net worth is estimated about 7 to 9 billion with a B.
And I think that's family money passed down, ain't it?
It doesn't matter how it's passed down or where
pass
it
it
is.
down to the Badgers. That's what it needs to be.
And again, everyone can have a different percentage, right? Like
if you are a billionaire, you need to be giving at least $10 million every year. You're a billionaire. $10 million is laughable.
There has to be some sort of return on investment a little
Winning,
bit.
happiness. Hey, but listen, patches on the jerseys, they get their own little space there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They get to
That's
run
why
the
I
place.
said we also need to sit down and make a business plan for the university so they can sell this the right way once we get them in the door.
Man, give them some tax break or something. Come on now.
Oh, now you're good with the $1 billion tax?
Hell, if it can make the Badgers good, hell yeah.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. 800-990-3776 is the
I love my
Cardinals
girl,
talking
but I ain't
text
spending
line.
$3 on her.
Or $8 for chicken tenders. It's Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strofe running the show. We have Green Bay Props and Preview presented by Sit Mean Sit Dog Training next as we're live from American Family Field.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
You said they are a reflection of their head coach. Yes, he saw it as he proved with you by signing that damn jersey you had on. You think Campbell would have signed that jersey?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Lays along southbound 43, basically from Hampton all the way down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. On the northbound side, it's not too bad. In fact, you're actually looking pretty good all the way up towards Brown Deer Road. Westbound 94 backing up from 17th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's got backups from 164 almost all the way to Calhoun, and then from 84th Street to about 35th, and 41 southbound heavy from Main Street all the way to Good Hope, and then again right past Hampton Avenue towards Capitol Drive. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, a few clouds, a low of 59. Tomorrow, morning patchy fog, sunny and warm, a high of 84. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water. Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature.
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's. We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family-owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Love, Jacobs, McKinney, Golden, and now Micah Parsons? This year's gonna be fun. Now's the time to set a game plan for your Green Bay and Wisconsin pigskin parties. This is Marie from Discount Liquor. We are your football party beverage headquarters. Whether you need an ice cold keg, a bottle of your favorite wine, a unique craft brew, or hard to find liquor, we have everything you need, all at the lowest prices in town. Come see us today at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and on Barstow and Maine in downtown Waukesha. Voted best liquor store again.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings.
Wherever you're tailgating, we'll get you all set up with your favorite beverages. We're open daily 9 to 9 and Sundays 10 to 2. See all of our weekly specials at DiscountLiquorInc.com.
Discount Liquor.
The Green Bay Props and Preview, presented by Sit Mean Sit Dog Training in Waukesha. Schedule your free consultation today. Visit sitmeanSitWaukesha.com. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace live from right outside of American Family Field. You got Fan Appreciation Day coming up. The Brewers looking to set a franchise record in wins, and see some people at the ticket office looking to get them standing room only for the playoffs. Unconditionally Relentless is brought to you by Neurospine Center of Wisconsin, and of course also brought to you by Annex Wealth Management, Boucher Automotive, and Delta Dental of Wisconsin. We got to get to Green Bay Props and Preview here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Get you ready for Sunday night's matchup.
I'm going to ask you to place a little wager for me.
Here comes Parsons, and he gets home. Goes to the end zone. It is a one-handed grab by Matthew Gold. Intercepted, taken away by Xavier McKinney.
This is the Green Bay Props and Preview.
Ooh, that's my dog.
And Dog of the Game. Presented by Sit Mean Sit Dog Training in Waukesha. Schedule your free consultation today. Visit sitmeansitwaukesha.com.
Go time on the Green Bay Props and Preview and Dog of the Game. That was bad. Kyle, please. Thank you. Much better. Let's start here. The Dallas Cowboys have the worst passing defense in the National Football League. We've talked about it a couple times this week. Russell Wilson put up a career high in yardage 2 weeks ago, and he's already been benched since then. That's how bad that defense is. Jordan Love's line is actually lower than Dak Prescott's, 233.5.
I'll take the over. I think when you look at this run and pass defense, I really do believe that despite the injuries to the offensive line, this is a game in which the Packers are going to put up 30-plus points. And I've been pretty cautious with the points in giving them out, but I don't care who's on the field. If you can't put 30 up against this defense, it's still something I think we should monitor and talk about.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about Jordan Love and how many yards he puts up. I'm going to go with the under because I believe that the Packers defense is going to give the Packers short fields, so the Packers won't have to drive too far, and Jordan Love will dink and dunk and absolutely be surgical on Sunday night, and he doesn't have to do it getting a lot of yards with a good performance. So I'm going to go under on this one.
Let's move to some rushing and receiving props. Josh Jacobs. Ben thinks he's going to have a big game. Between rushing and receiving, it is 90.5. 90.5.
I mean, at some point, the guy's going to get over 100 scrimmage yards. It's inevitable. He's too good of a player, and we've seen him be utilized in the passing game a lot more. And naturally, after a week of watching your offensive line struggle, and I know the Browns' defense is good and their pass rush was good, but I think it's just like, how do you get him the ball in space? And I think I've talked about this a lot, but now you have even more reason to utilize him in the passing game. So if it's rushing and receiving combined, he's going to get 100 scrimmage yards between passing and rushing. So I will take the over.
I would just say this real quick, Benny. 100-plus rushing and receiving yards by a player, including overtime. At Potawatomi Sportsbook, Josh Jacobs for that prop is plus money, plus 133.
133? Where am I going to be? How can I get over there? Okay, thank you for that.
I might give you some money on that one.
I'm done running for you. I'm done running for you.
You were there today.
Well, I didn't know about this here, and I told myself, I said, Kyle, you need the money. Don't go to the kiosk right now. take the winnings today.
You had a devil angel situation?
I said, don't go, because a lot of times I go in there, they get me because it's so fun, and it's like, you know what, I feel good about this.
You won 85. You could just put the 5 in and walk away with the
I know, and I was tight on time, but I told myself, I said, Kyle, because I didn't have anything in mind that I wanted to do. I was like, well, I'll go look, and I said, Kyle, just not right now. You'll be at Potto coming up at some point. Not right now. But I'm right there with you. I do think it will be the over there for them. They targeted him a lot last week simply because I'm sure the pass rush played a big part in that. But I do believe that Josh Jacobs does have a good game as well. So I'm going to go over for total.
So the following 4 names, their props are all between 39.5 and 46.5 yards receiving. They're all right by each other. So this is kind of a pick your guy game. Dontavian Wicks, Romeo Doubs, Tucker Kraft, Matthew Golden. If you want follow-up on which one's which, I'm more than happy to answer that. But Matthew Golden, Tucker Kraft, Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks. Who's your guy?
Matthew Golden. I told you. I told you.
No.
The Golden Bugatti.
He told us that Matthew Golden is going to have 114 yards receiving.
Yep.
So
and a touchdown.
Specifically 114 yards.
If he gets that right, I don't know what I'm going to do. If Matthew Golden walks out of AT&T Stadium on Sunday night with 114 receiving yards, I might have to quit.
We're going to be tracking it.
You want me to do anything if that happens? Pick your poison.
Let's just celebrate.
You're boring.
I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to pinch you or something like that? Hurt you?
Sure.
Give you a purple nurple? Swirly? I mean, what would you want? I'm in my era of being a good guy. I didn't think I could say it a different way.
Golden 46.5. He is the highest of the 4.
It's over, baby. It's over. I'm telling you.
114 yards. This would be like in Waterboy, and she predicts the Mud Dogs are going to win. That's just what's going to be. That is Kyle Wallace right now.
If his line was 113.5 receiving yards, would you bet the over?
I would take the over. I'm telling y'all. Golden Bugatti. You never bet against a Bugatti that's about to get let out the garage.
Did I read the text from when you had said 114 yards on the Carlos Talking text line? I forget who said it, but go, Matthew Golden, 1 catch, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Kyle Wallace.
That'd be magical.
It's not possible.
That'd be magical. But no, I'm telling y'all this right now. It's going to be a big game for Matthew Golden, so take Matthew Golden today. I mean, Tuck probably going to eat too, but Matthew Golden is going to have a day.
Benny, who's your guy?
I think I'm going to go Tucker Kraft. One week removed from getting the trust back in his knee after the scare that he had, in which was not feared as season ending, which turned into he's going to play very fast. I think like there's an element of comfortability that you gain from playing an entire football game, and I think he was out there a good majority too. It's not like they were 50-50 with him. Like he was out there, and so I'm gonna go Tucker Kraft as my guy. What's the number? I think he's probably. If my guess would be 41.5. Wow! I swear on my life, I did not look.
I'm just kidding. No, I believe you. All right, let's go to the over-under. High over-under for this one. 47 it has dropped to. It was 47.5.
For total?
I'm going to go under. Yeah. I'm going to go under. I think it's going to be like 30 to 13. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think the Cowboys can score without CeeDee Lamb, and Kyle's read the statistics all week about what their record is and how much they can't move the football without him in the lineup.
0-3 when he does not play, and I'm right there with you. It's not because of the Packers, like you said. It's because of the defense, of how stifling the Packers defense has been. When you look at the results of this game, literally most teams score maybe one touchdown in the actual, a real touchdown during the game, and then the rest of them are kind of garbage time. Granted, last week was a little bit different, but it was gimmies that the Packers just kept giving away. This defense is absolutely the real deal. The offense from the Cowboys is going to struggle on Sunday. They're not scoring a lot of points, so the Packers will get 30. But the problem is for this over-under, the Cowboys ain't going to get the 17 they would need to push that over.
And finally.
Oh, that's quite the dog.
Who's your dog of the game?
It's easy for me. I'll let you go.
Uh-oh. We may have the same person.
No, we don't.
Oh, Michael Parsons. Well, that's the dog of the game for me. Listen, Michael Parsons is finna have a day. He cannot wait to sack Dak Prescott. He said he's going to make it hurt. He's going to make him feel it. So I can't wait to see Michael Parsons crawl like a dog and get up and watch the crowd, because that crowd's still there. They love him some Michael Parsons. You're going to hear a little bit of cheers when Michael Parsons gets a sack on Dak Prescott. So Michael's going to be a dog on defense, and that is my dog of the game, Mr. Michael Parsons.
Did you know, and I'm sure you do, but if you didn't, it's because we don't talk about it enough. Rashawn Gary leads the league, leads the NFL in sacks through 3 games at 4.5.
Is he playing like an all-pro?
Look, I'm not I don't know. You can take your victory lap.
Wow, Rashawn Gary balling? What a surprise! Gosh, the football guy didn't tell you this. I tried to KBN Nation. I'm the football guy.
You said
Golden Bugatti.
You said there's gonna be 2 All-Pros from the defensive line.
Right now, is there not?
Right now,
the Golden Bugatti. Take it to the bank, baby. Take it to the bank.
I thought the Golden Bugatti was Matthew Golden.
It is. I'm just saying. I told y'all about Rashawn. I'm telling you about the Golden Bugatti. Take it to the bank. Bet the over.
114 yards from Matthew Golden. My dog of the game will be Rashawn Gary, with all the attention that will be on Micah, specifically because he's coming back to Dallas. Not saying he won't be impactful, but he's going to have to fight through chips and double teams, and Rashawn Gary's going to eat. So that is my dog of the game. And that is brought to you by Sit Means Sit. And if you want to hit on any of the things we talked about, you can also head over to Potawatomi Casino Hotel, because they have shuttles that start approximately 1 hour before the game and 1 hour after the conclusion of the game. So all you got to do is buy a drink, a sports ticket, same-day bet. Like, you do all that, you get on the free shuttle. And the best part about it is their parking structure is massive. It's free to park there. You leave $5 on Matthew Golden, like Kyle's thinking, and you get on a shuttle, you enjoy American Family Field, and then you shuttle right back to Potawatomi Casino Hotel.
Even better, $5 on something with the Milwaukee Brewers. You
can do that.
Celebrate, and you take that winning ticket straight to the book for you to get that money.
I was sitting in our suite with our friends from Carbless, and I'm pretty sure there was somebody who had $100 on Christian Yelich to hit a home run. And it was 100 to win 525, and they called the pitch too. They said, I think it's going to be this pitch.
Stop it.
Dead serious. Dead center. Right off the back wall, like the back wall. There's like the wall behind the wall.
Oh, that's a celebration.
It was a fun time in the suite. So Kyle said it. We've said it. You know where to go. It's Potawatomi Casino Hotel and their sports book for all of your fun and great entertainment and convenience right here for the Brewers. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stroh on the show. It's Kyle Bruss Nortman. We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of our show next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Student Athlete Support Fund was something I was looking at. I'm ultimately likely going to give to the College of I was in
long week on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
We have had great offenses around here for a long time, and we've sat there, can the defense be good enough? And we have #fired every coordinator on defense we've seen.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
We don't need no more fire the hashtag guys, because Jeff Hafley ain't going to get, you're not going to get hashtagged with Half, because he's been an absolute home run hire.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Oh no, there's only seltzer left, and it's passionberry almond fruit? Who comes up with these? Kick the aluminum can to the curb and mix up a cocktail you actually want with Tito's. It tastes great, it's gluten-free, and it's available in a variety of sizes for your convenience. The flavor abilities are endless. Tito's Handmade Vodka, the official spirit of whatever you want to drink. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond, from garages to new home offices. Our experienced designers work within your budget to design a solution fit perfectly to your needs. Get 40% off plus an additional 15% with 18-month financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN to get started. Let's get organized together.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments, Behind the Bucks is Bucks history like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Group, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. I'm Tony Wendorf. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Contact us today to get started. Tony Wendorf & Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Hard work and sustained success are core values of the culture both on and off the field at Catholic Memorial. Whether you're an individual or a business in need of tax and accounting services, D&M Accounting is ready to work hard with you and for you to help achieve long-term success. For over 25 years, D&M Accounting has proudly served countless personal and business clients, providing expert guidance in business consulting, tax planning, bookkeeping, financial statement audits, and payroll services. President and owner Jason Jendrak is a proud supporter of Catholic Memorial. Learn more at dmaccounting.com.
Neck and back surgeries can be risky. Your spine deserves the best. Professional athletes trust Neurospine Center of Wisconsin, including baseball, where surgeon Dr. Brandon Rebels helped get Milwaukee's MVP back on the field for a stellar season. We can help you too, with the top nationally rated spine surgeons in the state for quality outcomes. You can trust the professionals at Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. Get a second opinion in just a few clicks. Now offered virtually throughout Wisconsin. Visit nscwi.com. Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. Your spine health is our passion.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hit it!
On Twitter at KBN ESPN. Who's more important to the success for the Packers on Sunday? Jordan Love, 73%. Josh Jacobs, 27%.
But you know, a lot of people, because of Jordan Love's performance, I just don't think people are concerned about Josh Jacobs right now. I think because
I don't think you should be concerned about Jordan Love.
But here's the thing. Remember we talked about it yesterday. People are prisoner of the moment. If you're talking about the moment, you look at the performance from last week. We know Josh Jacobs didn't have much going on, but he wasn't the one that was running backwards. He wasn't the one who threw the terrible interception, right? It was Jordan Love. So all eyes are on Jordan Love. Everybody's attitude and perception of Jordan Love is negative based off how he performed in this this last game against the Cleveland Browns. So that's why people believe they need to see more out of Jordan Love. And on top of that, he is the quarterback. Now, if Jordan Love in all 3 games put up 220-some yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and then you look at what Josh Jacobs has done, the low productivity, then people will say, well, hey, we need to get Josh going. But the focal point right now is getting your franchise quarterback going, and that is Jordan Love.
No, I get it. I get where the mindset is. But I think even with the banged-up offensive line, like you want to establish some sort of running game. And, like, even thinking back to the games before Cleveland, they tried to at times. And I know in the second half against the Commanders, I think it was, that's when Josh Jacobs started finding success in the fourth quarter. So, like, part of it's been there. But to go from 52% of the time running the football, and I did not look at the splits this year.
I think it's 50-50 just about, a little bit more run than pass.
Regardless, if you're going to be 50-50 right now and you're not getting the results, you need to find a way, even against the Cowboys with that 28th rush defense with not Zach Tom, not Aaron Banks. Don't really care about Belton. I'm actually glad, like, you know, he's just big and would make mistakes.
He's not ready.
Like, so with what you have, you got to prove to yourself that it's in you.
Yeah. But for me, how much do you really think it's the offensive line versus Josh Jacobs? Maybe that's where I'm at. Is that when I look at this offensive line and the inconsistency.
It's offensive line.
And so for me, it's like, okay, so we're talking about getting Josh going.
That's what I'm saying. Part of Josh is like I guess maybe I'm making it too focused on Josh, but ultimately it is.
You talk about the run game. Getting the run game going, which the run game takes 11 guys, but more importantly, those 5 offensive linemen, plus they got tight end.
All of that. Like, it's like they just need. I need to see like the Josh Jacobs who's getting hit at the 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, not at the line of scrimmage. Like, just for all of their sakes, I think it would make life so much easier for the Green Bay Packers, and it'll open up so much more because you don't have your guys that you were throwing to on a consistent basis from Christian Watson and Jaden Reed. So, like, you just need something more for them so there's less pressure on the guys that aren't used to having one-on-one matchups as the number 1 wide receiver.
And I agree with you in that sense. As the Green Bay Packers need to get the run game going. We have to get going because that is something that we have struggled with and has not been successful for the Packers thus far. So I'm right there with you. Getting that run game going to be important.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. KBN Nation at 800-990-3776. It's been great hanging out at American Family Field. What a beautiful day, and can't wait to see what this weekend and the playoffs are going to bring us.
I love
Ryan
people.
from Milwaukee. All Packers fans' brains are poisoned from watching Aaron Rodgers never throwing interception. Jordan definitely needs to be better, but we do not need to panic. He's that dude.
Thank you.
Jacobs is averaging 2.5 yards a carry. He and the line need to be better.
I agree with that. The offensive line has
fans
to come
need
together.
to relax on Love. It's becoming quite annoying.
Yeah, I like these people.
So
KBN Nation is smart.
Yeah, well, again, I
Very
think
intelligent.
we also right now have, I think, just explained as to why we don't think you should panic, and I think it's good because this week was a little bit more panic-filled than I expected. I guess it was the loss, right? If they kick the field goal, it's probably like that was a bad throw, but now that was a bad throw, and we lost.
And we lost. I'm telling you, they ruined my Sunday. But for how bad they ruined my Sunday, I will say, I've been good, right? I haven't been as annoying or mad.
You also watched it on Gamecast on your phone
Andy wasn't here on Monday or Tuesday, so we didn't actually see visceral reaction from him.
Yeah,
I was very down in the dumps about the game. I told you I ruined my dinner.
Yeah,
I ruined the birthday dinner.
Yeah, while you were with your fiance, you weren't with us.
Packers, look what y'all did to me.
Which is a blessing. No, that's embarrassing that you're blaming the Packers for not giving your baby girl a great birthday dinner. I'm still disappointed in you for that. Coming up next is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison. You got the Dam Sports Show in Beaver Dam. Kyle, Bruston Norton with No Nortman are going to continue on right here from American Family Field. In 2 minutes, we'll talk to you then.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Northbound on 4394 is slowing down coming out of the Plainfield curve all the way up past Oklahoma Avenue. The southbound side's backing up a bit. Basically, southbound 43 from Hampton all the way down through the Marquette and over the high rise. More delays from Lincoln down towards the KK River crossing. Westbound 894 still kind of heavy from 60th Street all the way through to the Hale. On the southbound side of the bypass, you got backups right past Greenfield Avenue and then again south of Oklahoma Avenue into the Hale interchange. Traffic is brought to you by Morningstar Golfers Club. Tee it up at Morningstar Golfers Club. Championship greens, breathtaking views, and a golf experience you won't forget. Book your tee time today at golfthestar.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, a few clouds, a low of 59. Tomorrow, morning patchy fog. Sunny and warm, otherwise a high of 84. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Craving that crispy, cheesy, thick Detroit-style pizza? Well, now you got it with Screamin' Sicilian. Screamin' Sicilian delivers the crunch, the gooey cheese pull, and that light, airy crust that you love, all baked in its own pan for those crave-worthy caramelized edges straight from your home oven. You got the cheese, the pepperoni, multi-meat, or supreme. It's like dining out, but without the hefty bill. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian, Detroit-style, thick, crispy, unapologetically screamin'.
Kyle Brust-Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies, they're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
KBN Nation, you know I'm always looking for a deal, and this is a deal you do not want to pass up. Tsunami Express is offering its top-tier wash for free when you sign up for your first wash online. That's right, a free $25 top-tier wash with Tsunami Express, all when you sign up online for your first wash. You're going to get the gloss, the protection, the free vacuums, detailing tools, and even tire air at every location. Locations all around southeastern Wisconsin make it easier than ever. Head to TsunamiExpress.com to get that offer today. Tsunami Express. Wash, chill, repeat.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle Brust-Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust-Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN live from American Family Field. Let's go, Brew Crew.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust with Alex Strofe running the show. UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talking text line. This is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and if you haven't downloaded the ESPN Wisconsin app, everything is at your fingertips. You can stream live, you can listen back, you can customize the app. It's so easy to use. I use it every morning. Gets me there even quicker. But you can listen to us any way you want. We're happy to have you. Now, last Friday, Kyle, you were gone. Strofe, you were gone. Right? Yeah.
He was gone. It was you and TC.
It was me and Tony Cartagena, and we were talking about Micah Parsons because I really, beyond what he's made from an impact on the field, we were talking about how he was stood by Rasheed Walker. Not saying like that they were going to go 17-0 when Rasheed predicted it, but he was saying like he can talk his talk, but he's got to walk his walk. And like there's just been countless times that people have talked about Micah in Dallas and what kind of leader he was, and I just can go off what I see since he's been a Green Bay Packer, and I've loved what I've heard from him, even after the game against the Browns. Strofe, I can't say the word, but we were on the you'd said it best better than me on Monday. We were in the the wrong side of the bleep of, like he just takes ownership of like what has gone on. And it was, I think we should be like Micah. And led to us singing like Mike. Want to be like Mike. And we were wondering if there's a way we could do that with Micah.
Like Micah.
So here comes Josh from Heartland.
Oh.
The musical talent that he is.
Oh, good old Josh from Heartland.
Yes, he came through as he always does.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. You got to see that's how I dream to be. I dream I move. I dream I groove. Like
Micah.
Yeah.
If I could be like
Micah.
Oh, if I could be like
Micah. Micah.
If I could be like
Micah. Micah.
Be like
Micah.
Be like
Micah.
Yeah, I try. Just need to fly. Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move. I dream I groove. Like
Micah.
if I could be like
Micah. Micah. Micah.
If I could be like
Micah.
Be like
Micah. Micah.
If I could be like
Micah.
There it is from Josh and Heartland. We all want to be like Micah.
I like that. At first, I thought that was Josh's voice. I said, dang, Josh.
Me too. Me too at the start. I was like, oh, Josh, I hear you.
Hit them notes.
I hear you.
Notes. I love that. If I could be like Micah. Hey, you're right, because Micah off the field, he has been tremendous, but his presence on the field has been second to none. It is so different. Like, how this defense was transformed is incredible to me. Last year, the Packers had a good defense, but the problem was we said they were inconsistent with the pass rush. But this year, everybody gets to see what an absolute elite Hall of Fame player does to a defense. We thought Clay Matthews was good. Reggie White was incredible. But we thought Clay Matthews was great. We thought Charles Woodson was great. Both were great. Charles is he's a Hall of Famer.
Whoa. Slow down.
You think Charles Woodson made a bigger impact than Micah Parsons?
Charles Woodson won a Defensive Player of the Year in a Super Bowl in Green Bay. Let's chill out.
Listen. No. I love C. Wood.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
I love Strofe, hang on. Let him go.
I am not getting carried away. I love Charles Woodson when he played for the Raiders and when he signed with the Packers. I was ecstatic. But Micah Parsons' impact on this team, he has instantly made this defense elite. Charles Woodson didn't instantly make our defense and team elite. He was a great leader, a great player, Hall of Famer, and he's one of the best to ever do it. But Micah Parsons has made this defense from good to being elite, and they are the best defense in the NFL. Teams cannot score on them. They are elite, and it's because of Micah. Ben talked about it earlier. His sit means sit dog of the game was Rashawn Gary.
Correct.
Rashawn Gary has not lived up to expectations, but now that he has somebody like Micah Parsons, he's looking like he is one of the best pass rushers in football. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Micah Parsons is definitely more impactful than Clay Matthews, more impactful than Charles Woodson, and I think he's in the exact same air as Reggie White. Now, I was too young to see the difference that Reggie White made in the sense of what the Packers were before and after, but I can tell you this right now. The difference of this defense before Micah and after Micah, we can all see it. They don't allow any explosive plays. Quarterbacks can't do anything on them. They made Jared Goff look like the Jared Goff of the Rams. They made Jaden Daniels look like the Jaden Daniels at Arizona State. That's what they did. And Joe Flacco, they made Joe Flacco look like he needed to be back on the couch. So my whole thing is this. Micah Parsons has been the catalyst to make this defense exactly what it is. And so if I could be like somebody, I want to be like Micah.
Strofe, is there a way to quantify this in a poll to put Kyle in a spot where we can see if people think he's ridiculous or not?
So the theory I don't hate that ultimately the point he's making is Micah Parsons has transformed the defense and taken it to another level. I agree with all of that. I don't really understand the point of comparison when he's comparing him to a first ballot Hall of Famer who led the league in interceptions his first season in Green Bay. But I don't know.
Your love for Charles Woodson. Listen, I love Charles Woodson more than you do, kid. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You were too young.
He's legitimately my favorite Packer of all time.
No. It's a Charles Woodson off.
Exactly, and he was also like 8 years old when Charles got there. Remember, I was sloppy at corner, but I still came up starting at corner my entire life until I got to college. I wanted to be like Charles Woodson growing up. Charles Woodson was the man. Micah Parsons,
you're
though.
selling him short.
No, I'm not selling him short. I'm not selling him short. Dude, Michael Parsons, can you believe how unbelievable Michael Parsons is? His presence made Jared Goff just be bad. Like, his presence made that team that much better. Jaden Daniels was looking behind his shoulder looking for Micah Parsons and got toppled by Javon.
3 games.
Is it fair to say that Micah Parsons' presence is more impactful because of the defensive end position than Charles Woodson?
Yes.
I'm fine with that. That's not what I'm disagreeing with.
So how is it a disagreement? That the position that he plays can wreak havoc on a game more. Yes,
in 2025, yes, it makes more of an impact than maybe it did in 2006. I agree with that. I would argue defensive end is the second most important position in football. But to say that he's already outweighing what Charles Woodson did in Green Bay, which I remind you, led the league in interceptions his first season, won Defensive Player of the Year his third season, won the Super Bowl his fifth season, made multiple Pro Bowls, multiple-time All-Pro during his time in Green Bay. I just don't understand through 3 games how we are diminishing or comparing.
Diminishing? I'm just telling you.
After Kyle Wallace just said after 3 games you shouldn't be panicking about Jordan Love. You know,
I think the problem is
not bigger impact than Charles Woodson. Then
you're saying diminishing. This is just showing you how incredible Micah has been. We weren't making songs if I could be like Seawood after 3 games, but that's the difference he has made. We think Lucas Van Ness went from a bust to actually being a contributor on this defense, and guess what? A lot of that has to do with Micah Parsons. That's all I'm saying. Micah Parsons has been beyond what we expected. I mean, it was hard for him to live up to expectations, but he has exceeded expectations. He exceeded expectations in 1 game. Am I lying?
Yes, but he's the front runner to win Defensive Player of the Year, and the Packers don't have a Super Bowl since Charles Woodson was on the team and they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that, but his impact and his presence has been felt and has turned that defense around. I don't know what the Packers ranked in defense the year that Charles Woodson was there. And again, I love Charles Woodson. But I promise you, from what I recall and what I remember of these football teams, I have not seen a defense like this. Even the Super Bowl defense. The Super Bowl defense had its issues and its problems. This defense is the best defense I would say I've seen in the last 25 years. Yes,
over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
The Packers ranked in defense in 2006, number 3 overall. They allowed.
Damn, they were that good?
They allowed only 18.8 points per game, which was tied for 7th best.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
also,
good.
Also,
Great
Charles Woodson on top of the 8 interceptions, league leading, might I add, has
8 interceptions led the league that year?
Yeah, correct. Regular season only. Champ Bailey had 10, but 2 were in the postseason. He was tied with Charles Woodson at the top. He also had 3 forced fumbles.
Listen, I didn't say Charles Woodson.
Let me actually rephrase. The Packers defense is 0.
Listen, I'm not moving off of this. Strofe, this defense, is this not one of the best defenses? Not the best defense you've seen so far?
I don't disagree with any of the other points.
But why is that, though?
I agree he has a ginormous impact. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying the hill you're dying on of comparing him to the impact Charles Woodson made over the course of 6 seasons after 3 games is crazy.
Yeah, well,
I think that's fair from Alex Strofe.
I said what I said. I said what I said. I speak into the future, and I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know that Michael Parsons is ridiculous. Ridiculous. The pass rush was non-existent last year, was it not?
Let's get to the Carvas talking text line where Braden just simply chimes in, cool it, Kyle. Cool it.
Listen, y'all.
Corey in South Milwaukee. You can't compare to Reggie. Reggie faced the same double and triple teams and still got sacks in addition to making all others around him better.
Listen, Reggie was incredible. I just didn't know what the team looked like before. I was like 4 years old.
Will Micah Parsons go down as the greatest Packers defensive player of all time?
Ooh. If Michael Parsons finishes his career with the Packers, he's 26 years old, and so we're talking about probably another good 8 seasons under his belt. Absolutely. Absolutely. 8 seasons of playing at a high level, yes, he would be the greatest defensive player in Packers history.
8 seasons?
If he has 8 more, if 26 to, was that 34?
Yes.
If he has 8 seasons of playing great like that, y'all don't think that would...
games.
I'm with Strofe here. I'm just letting Kyle talk.
You just asked me a question. If he has 8 seasons with the Packers,
you're extrapolating 3 games into 8 years.
do y'all not? So are y'all not entertained? Do y'all not think? What we see is incredible?
God!
That's what it is. Y'all hate Michael Parsons. I get it. Y'all sat here. Y'all yelled at. Y'all can't do it because
I can do it.
No. The thing is Michael Parsons. Maybe I'm just over the top of what I've seen, and maybe it's the fact that we couldn't get to the quarterback, and just seeing just teams and quarterbacks fall apart. What we saw Myles Garrett do last week to the Green Bay Packers is what Michael Parsons does to other people. Incredible.
Is it when you look out your windows of your home? Is it just green and gold?
When I look at my windows, they are, and it is so positive about my windows as always. And let me tell y'all this right now, KBN Nation. Y'all already know if you're looking to update your home, update your windows, there's no better place to look than Universal Windows Direct. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. There's no limit. Whether you want to buy 10 windows or 20 windows, remember you only pay for half when you utilize my good friends at Universal Windows Direct. And peep this. We talk about interest rates, right? You ain't got to worry about that. 0% financing for 3 years. Just 0% financing for 3 whole years. There's no interest and no worries for 3 whole years. Plus, because KBN Nation, because they love y'all, you get an extra $500 off your entire home project when you schedule now. Visit them today at UniversalWindowsDirect.com. That's UniversalWindowsDirect.com, or give them a call at 414-410-2000. I'm telling y'all, like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
He's Kyle Wallace. He's very fired up. We're right outside American Family Field. I'm Ben Brust. Alex Stroh's running the show.
Was that crazy? Was that crazy?
No, but yes. Like you made a good point about the impact, and we all agree the impact that Micah Parsons
The ultimate
made,
point is correct, and I agree with all of it.
Extrapolating 3 games.
Stop saying extrapolating.
That's his new one. He said what 2 or 3 times already
in that segment.
He fell to the ground because he knew.
I just like Stroh's kind of funny when he gets sassy. So stop saying extrapolating.
I got him all riled up.
Where are you?
He is. Because as soon as you called him out,
I fell to the ground because I knew right away. I was like, oh, no, he's going to get me.
I don't think it's that crazy. I simply think because, listen, if he does win the defensive MVP this year or the Packers win a Super Bowl, then that changes the whole conversation. So that's what I'm saying, man. I've seen enough to know.
A lot has to happen to get there.
Dude, but listen.
We're week 3.
And
week 4 now.
I'm impressed.
Pole position next.
Impressed. And I love.
Nobody's not impressed.
I love C. Wood, but
build
Mike.
the statue, damn it. He's the best player that's ever lived.
Damn near.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
DKB, they get all my love, all my energy, and all my time. I'll be danged if GKB and Craig not going to allow me to take my half-an-hour boo-boo. If I need to do that, they need to allow me to do that.
That's your whole lunch break.
I don't even take a lunch break. I work during lunch.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 94 backed up from 17th Street through the stadium, interchange to Mitchell Boulevard. Back on the brakes from about Moreland Road past Calhoun. On the eastbound side, you got backups from Highway 16 all the way past Brookfield Road. And again from the Zoo interchange through the stadium to about 35th. 41 southbound heavy from Main Street, Menominee Falls all the way down to Good Hope Road. Back on the brakes from Silver Spring down to Capitol. Northbound side's backed up from before Mayfair Road up past Burleigh. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, a few clouds, a low of 59. Tomorrow morning, patchy fog, sunny and warm, a high of 84. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
On this show, it's always football season.
This NFC North is a 2-team race, period. I've seen enough. I thought it, I believed it, and now I've seen enough.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
I've watched Minnesota struggle for 7 out of 8 quarters. Their offense stinks. I think there's going to be some very angry wide receivers.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash game show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
Just 2 days away from kickoff, it's the Green Bay Packers, it's the Dallas Cowboys. Sunday Night Football on NBC. It will be the first time the Packers play their former draft pick, multiple-year veteran defensive tackle Kenny Clark, who was traded to the Cowboys in the Micah Parsons deal. Clark met with Packers reporters via Zoom on Thursday and had this to say about playing his former team.
I know it'd be weird. It'd definitely be weird when I get out there. Definitely. I mean, you're gonna see them yellow helmets out there and be like, damn, man, it's just over there.
The Packers are 6.5-point favorites for Sunday Night Football.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Concerned about fraud? Tri-City's got your back. Use debit card alerts. Help stop a card hack. You'll get notified when your card's being used so you can prevent your account from abuse. Tri-City National Bank, member FDIC.
Did you forget the first day of school is this week and little Nancy still needs her name embroidered on her backpack? Or the company shirts are due now, not next week? Maybe the boss just declared Steve's retirement party is today and the shirts are mandatory? Whatever the rush. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Mequon has got you covered. With fast turnarounds, no minimums, eco-friendly printing, and high-quality custom apparel, Big Frog brings your custom ideas to life fast. Stop by Big Frog in Mequon or visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more, where your ideas leap to life.
Turn your driveway into the basketball court of your dreams with Precision Sports, Southeastern Wisconsin's dealer for Mega Slam, Ironclad, and Dominator hoop systems. From installation to customizable painted court lines, Precision Sports is a slam dunk. PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love? I keep thinking of. Bring me higher love.
Live right outside American Family Field as the cars start rolling in for tailgating. I love to see it. You love to see it. A beautiful day to tailgate for the Brewers and Reds as they look to secure the franchise record in wins, the #1 seed. We got Fan Appreciation Day coming up. All of our Brewers coverage in Unconditionally Relentless is brought to you by Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. They got 2 doctors in the top 150 in the country. 2 of them right here in Wisconsin. Go to nscwi.com. Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. Your spine health is their passion. Remember, it's also brought to you by Annex Wealth Management, Boucher Automotive, and Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Time now to hit pole position on Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Everyone's got their opinions, but we just happen to think some are better than others. Let's hit the polls. This is Pole Position.
Pole position time. Kyle Bruston Nortman with you. Kyle and Ben at AmFam Field. Let's start with a little baseball. What do you guys say? Want to do a little baseball?
Talk a little baseball.
Like a little baseball. We start with the Dam Sports Show. Weekdays from 4 to 5, ESPN Beaver Dam. Who would you rather see the Brewers face in the National League Divisional Series? Would it be the Chicago Cubs or the San Diego Padres?
Well, because I have to answer, what I want to say is I don't care.
Yeah,
because,
don't.
I mean, that's ultimately what my message was at 3 o'clock is I don't care. It's about the Brewers.
Yep.
I'd probably say the Cubs, though, because I think they're a little bit more flawed than San Diego. San Diego invested a lot at the deadline. It's been paying off. I don't know. I truly have seen the Cubs go through these true droughts, like, throughout the season. And, like, I also know we know what their manager's like in the playoffs. He's uninspiring. He overthinks things. So, from a council standpoint, I'd love to face him and actually have Cubs fans get to see what we've had to deal with in the wild card since 2018.
Yeah, I would just love the opportunity to take on the Cubs and have AmFam Field packed out with Brewers fans only, getting loud, getting proud. So bring on them Cubs.
I agree with the Cubs. I would love to beat Craig Counsell in the divisional series. But let me say this to Brewers fans right now. If you acquire tickets to the divisional series, I understand you can make a fast buck if they play with Cubs. Probably flip $100 into $1,000.
Damn, really?
Let me tell you right now. That isn't worth it. Do not sell tickets to Cubs fans.
No,
that's
you
who the
do
Brewers
not.
end up facing next week. Okay. Off
You
my
do
hot
not.
horse. Let's move on to Jim, Matt, and Molly, weekdays from 4 to 6, ESPN Madison. Will the Badgers win another football game this season, yes or no?
Yes. The Badgers will win another football game this season. Yes.
So you're telling me they either got to beat Minnesota or Washington?
What I'm saying is that there are going to be some middle of the road teams that can have a bad day, and so yes.
They don't have that many middle of the road teams.
They don't.
It's probably
so
more likely Iowa or Minnesota, to be real honest. Yeah.
No,
Washington.
Iowa's number 1 in the country in run blocking. The Badgers are 101.
Washington is number 2 in scoring offense in the country.
Well, thank goodness your offense and your defense of run blocking and all that are. The defense stopped Alabama from running the ball.
Can we just be honest? The answer's no. The answer's no.
No, they're gonna win another game.
I think they win one, but again,
Yeah.
like I said, I would not be surprised if they lose every single game. And I said that before Maryland, so I am sticking to no.
64% of respondents say no on that one. This from
Woo, hey, that's a
if you
fireball
set your
pitch.
expectations low.
No,
you can't be disappointed.
People, Mac needs to see that, because if that is the sentiment that people don't think you're going to see another win, that is bottom of the barrel. You got what? 8 more games left this year.
You're just figuring out we're there.
I don't know
9 games left. Hey.
I don't know the legitimacy of this, so I don't know if I should be peddling it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I saw a graphic making the rounds on social media that there will be a Fire Fickle protest tomorrow at Library Mall.
Oh. If you really want Fickle Fire, you know what you got to do.
Not great.
What are they going to do? Hand out a basket?
They said
quarters.
They said bring
gotta
signs
not
and
show up.
megaphones. That's what it said. Bring signs and megaphones.
Is this a boycott against our teammate Barry Alvarez?
I don't know what's happening, but I did see that. on
Bring
social
back
media.
Barry. Hell, I'll take him. He can just fill in for the rest of the
Well,
year.
hey, good transition to this next poll, also from Jim, Matt, and Molly. Would you want Mike McCarthy as the Badgers head coach? I couldn't even say that with a
No.
straight face.
No. What?
Yeah.
Like an old tenured NFL head coach?
Well, this is based on the rumors.
I
that
know he
got peddled
sat
over the
next.
weekend. Yeah.
Well, he sat next to Chris McIntosh at a Badger volleyball game.
On Sunday, the day after they lost to Maryland.
Guys, do we not have enough evidence that a Super Bowl winning head coach can't coach college football?
Man, but you know what you can do is you can find him a 24-year-old.
They're on the
course,
cover
that's
of
where your mind
GQ.
went.
Did you see that?
He's giving her.
I don't think it was GQ.
Or was it Vogue? It was one of them.
It wasn't GQ.
Do you know what's crazy about this? Have y'all seen his previous wives or wife give him a kiss on the sideline before the game before?
No.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. She's like, listen, this is crazy. This is nonsense.
No, we talked about it.
Get out
Like,
the way.
Somebody close to him should have talked to him. It was Us Weekly.
You're right. That's why I hit the sports desk. Bad on me. Hand up.
GQ? How can he be on GQ?
You think he's not on GQ?
Not with her, maybe by himself.
GQ rules for Gemma.
After further review, Bill Belichick has never been on the cover of GQ.
Next poll.
They should put him on GQ.
No.
The way he dresses and the way that fat pack looks.
Did you guys
If he was winning, I'd say putting him on GQ. Winning, you have your glow up. He can wear his cutoff sweatshirts. And
He cleans up nicely.
Did you see that?
He doesn't.
What are you, Jordan?
No, he doesn't have the plastic surgeon that Tom Brady has.
Beach yoga and getting on the cover of Us Weekly. Crazy.
That is crazy, unfortunate.
It's the most fascinating thing in sports. Maybe other than Lane Kiffin's daughter dating the LSU linebacker for that big matchup this weekend. Anyway, I love
this.
Drama.
I love drama. It's crazy.
All right, I've got one last poll for you. This from Jen Gabe and Chewy.
You guys are now reached the point of the show where Kyle's just saying it's crazy, man.
I like drama too. This 4-year-old man is dating a 24, 25-year-old.
First time in history.
No, but she's taking over she's running things for the program. They're doing interviews. She's saying, no, we're not answering that.
That was 4 months ago.
Exactly. She's in control. This 24-year-old, 25-year-old has no business running anything when it comes to North Carolina football, and somehow she's able to do this. I know more about her than I know about his damn sons.
You know how she's able to do it.
March 5th of 2001, so she's about 24 and a half.
Listen, I'm never leaving my woman. But if anything ever happens, if I am 70 years old with some 24-year-old, y'all need to save me.
No, you'll
save me.
You don't listen to us now. Why would you listen to us then when you're even more stubborn and senile?
That's facts.
You play this for me. Because I might be mesmerized by what you can do, but no, save me.
Kyle.
But you're not leaving your woman.
No, never. Hell no.
I'm just trying to help you to end with that. Again.
Yeah, I know. So I ain't got to worry about it. In this fictitious world.
I probably we're not going to revisit the mesmerized line. All right, now, last poll from Jen Gabe and Chewy. What does that mean?
No, go back to it, Strofe. There you go.
What is mesmerized by what she can do me?
No. Go to the poll. No, next poll.
Weekday morning, 7 to 9, Jen Gabe and Chewy. Pancakes, more of a butter vessel or syrup vessel?
Give me that syrup. Good old syrup. Then give me the
You
syrup.
didn't understand the question.
You said, which one do I want more? A vessel?
That's not what I said. I said, are pancakes
I was
more of a-
mesmerized. Are there more what?
It's Free Pizza Friday here on Kyle Bruston Norman. Somebody who's still listening with us in Kyle's mesmerization. We are going to give away some Free Pizza Friday here. A Screamin' Sicilian prize pack is for you if you are caller number 10. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talk and Text line. You got Free Pizza Friday with Palermo's. Taste what all that screaming's about. It's very easy for all of you to do 800-990-3776. Then you don't have to cook. You don't have to clean. You don't have to do anything but put it in the oven, and boom, bang, bop, it's popping out just delicious and perfect. Kyle Bruston Nortman continues next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
I've seen some of those jersey checks.
You were a punter.
No, I haven't. I've seen them.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Slowing down on southbound 43. We've got backups basically from Good Hope Road down through the Marquette interchange, actually more towards Fond du Lac Avenue. Then you're back on the brakes through the Marquette all the way down to the KK River crossing. Northbound is backing up out of the Mitchell around the Plainfield curve up towards the KK River crossing. We've also got westbound 94 heavy from about 25th Street all the way to about Mitchell Boulevard, back on the brakes crossing the county line, and again from Sunny Slope Road all the way to Moreland Road. Eastbound very heavy from 164 all the way to Calhoun, and from the Zoo to 35th Street. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, a few clouds, a low of 59. Tomorrow, morning patchy fog, then sunny and warm, a high of 84. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kesslers nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Rich Eisen.
It is a quarterback-driven league, and everything that I'm reading and also gleaning from those we talk to here on this show, as well as those who I talk to around, the 4 and out inside the 10-yard line with the game 22-9, with enough timeouts and a 2-minute warning to try and get the ball back and win the game with no timeouts remaining, that Russ throwing one so far up the tunnel that it was an intentional grounding, and then not doing very much on a quarterback draw. You could say it's a play call. And then on 3rd and 4th down, throwing it out of the back of the end zone rather than putting it on a wide receiver and maybe getting a flag, maybe getting something. You could say the protection was bad. But yesterday, Schlereth said it was because he didn't want to throw an interception, because that counts on a ledger and is a legacy breaker. Called it selfish, which is one way to put it. Another way to look at it is Russ was fighting for his life and he's just throwing it away, which is making no sense. I heard that was the last one.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we just learned the shuttles will be coming anytime, any second, right here at American Family Field.
Intern almost crashed my car.
Legitimately.
Yeah, I mean, you break it, you buy it.
So Kyle is parked in an area where we needed to move it according to security.
Good, according to security. That's the key.
Yeah, according to. And what did he do? Just put it in neutral? And
He put it in neutral and it rolled forward because of the hill, and then it looked like he pressed on the brake, and I don't know what the heck he did. It went forward again.
Yeah, it went twice.
I was like, bro, what?
You shut up in my ear, Alex Rove.
Right. Well, we were the Trails Free Well, you both of us.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace here with you, and I'm going to tell you about those shuttles that come here. Like Potawatomi Casino Hotels at the Sportsbook. Make any same-day sports bet. You get on the shuttle and a wristband for free. It's absolutely amazing. It gets you to and from the ballpark with free parking at Potawatomi Sportsbook. And then approximately 1 hour after the game, get right back. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. They got great food, great ththings for you to do at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. So utilize those shuttles all season and playoffs long. Why'd you get all sassy right there, Strofe?
Right,
It's
for real.
Kyle Bruston Nortman with you till 5 o'clock.
Talking about.
Oh, stop it,
I know you
sassy
didn't
boy.
say it on the air, but you got in our ears and were really sassy.
Pie now. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I'm
here
sorry,
we go.
Mama.
Be nice to Strofe is coming.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Leave
But he's
Strofe
just-
alone. Or he's just going to go Gen Z on us and be completely quiet. Well, guess what? He can't be completely quiet because it's Wheel of Strofe time.
Oh, yeah.
Leave Strofe alone.
It's time for the Wheel of
Leave Strofe alone.
Well played. Well played. Another day, another buckaroonie.
You have not had fun bringing this in at all. You yelled at Ben for doing it with you a couple of days ago. Yesterday, you just gave no energy, and again today, you seem frustrated.
Yeah,
What
you're
is going
broken.
on?
Well, I always break him before the Wheel of Strofe. Test his will.
Oh, my gosh. The honeymoon phase is over, huh? And your relationship and with us is over.
Oh, yeah, you did declare the honeymoon phase is over in your relationship. How did that conversation go? It's the Wheel of Ben and Kyle today.
That's
With landed
fine.
on blue.
I'm putting the wheel away. We didn't have that conversation. No, that one didn't happen. I think she would agree. Like, it's not a bad thing.
Oh, from the guy who said we'll always be in the honeymoon
I believe
phase.
we're still in the honeymoon phase. I think she's adorable. I give her a smooch before I leave and every time when I get home and yada yada. But
yada yada. You're in the yada yada phase. You sound like a 30 years old couple.
No. Don't get it twisted. I still do the little things. I still buy roses here and there. I still rub her back. All the good stuff. Yeah.
I think my favorite thing is the Strofe greaser every time that she gets home from the airport. He parks his car and waits like a little puppy dog.
Yeah, I always do that. That I will never stop doing. I think that's a romantic gesture.
That's cool.
Wait till you have kids.
You guys know how. You guys know. Oh, okay, Mister. I'm the first person ever to have a kid.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm literally saying you're going to.
You're always like, ugh, I'm the first person ever to have kids. Your entire
Man, I
life
broke him.
changes.
Kyle, I broke him.
No, I've said this before. You always act like you're the first person that's ever had kids.
You've ruined his Friday. He was
yelling
on a
and
high at
How
3
could
o'clock
my
hour.
Friday possibly be ruined? I ate pocket pancakes this morning. I played a little
They were
baseball from 9 to
delicious.
noon. I'm going to the Brewers game tonight.
Yeah, you didn't play baseball. You sat there and
You're
embarrassed
right.
yourself.
You're right.
You picked flowers in right field.
You're right. I'm not the one who
Better off
left
doing that.
4 minutes in. Gotta go after making a fool of myself. You're right.
Yeah,
My bad, guys.
How do you lying
one
is
of
a
you
sin.
one of you left and one of you didn't show up. So I don't really know why we're talking smack in my direction.
Well, you didn't show up either. You were just out there, and a child can recognize a bad player by saying, "Look at him! Look how he runs! I can run faster."
And
than
if
him."
a child's listening right now,
the
they
child
can
chirped you
recognize
first.
another child who's yelling right now.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
child choked Kyle first.
The child just said, "Oh, I might have been able to catch that."
No, I would have caught that. Was the direct line.
I'd rather have him say that than say, "I can run better than a guy like that." An 8-year-old saw you run and said, "Oh, I can do better than that." And let's be honest.
Why didn't you bring him in to have him race him?
I didn't. It's somebody else's kid.
Hey, you little kid.
Any kid that's talking to adults, you know when you have a kid, you trying to just stop talking to him. He just kept talking. Yeah, you could. I bet you could. My dad has a glove. I said, oh, I bet.
Oh, so he was young.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
But he
He was
identified
with Strofe.
He identified the weakest link in Strofe. He saw Strofe run and said, "Oh, yeah, that guy."
That kid. Is he my class?
Why is he so skinny?
Oh, yeah.
Does he not get hot lunch?
Gio gets something. So, yes.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, what else you got?
For real, Strofe, you have put zero effort. Yesterday, you had one topic.
You said
you were
it's
done.
the wheel of Ben and Kyle. I said I'm putting the wheel away.
All right, if it's the wheel of Ben and Kyle,
Oh, God.
what could I ask Alex Strofe to ruin his Friday?
I don't know. I turn my mind off being mean to Strofe because of my mother.
Didn't.
Yes, I did.
You just spent 3 minutes talking about how a child roasted me.
I was just telling the truth. Unlike you, I don't lie. You couldn't
Do
deny
you have
that.
the full clip of Kyle's conversation with his mother? I think that could be useful here so people could understand the animosity that's been built up between Kyle and Strofe.
What? That's not entertaining.
What's not?
Talking about him like that.
So I'm going to leave Strofe alone.
Yeah, leave Strofe alone.
That's what Mama said. And I tried to, Mama, but then he tried to lie about me.
I tried to, Mama. I
but
tried.
But then he tried to lie on your son.
He's the punching bag.
What did I lie about?
No. I'm done with you two arguing about.
I didn't
with
lie about
nobody.
anything.
As Will.
Did you leave after 4 minutes, yes or no?
No, Strofe, you know I didn't leave after no dang 4 minutes. I left to go to the car to get my show ready. I got there at 9, and I went to the car at 9:45 after breaking the sweat. I was tired. Strofe was sitting there running around talking about, boy, I'm already gassed. I'm gassed.
That happened.
I had to go to the car, and I had to get my show ready, Strofe.
Nice of you to prepare for a show.
Sorry, I just can't wing it like you.
All right, are you two done?
Probably not.
Nah. I'm offended because Strofe actually believes
what he's saying
that we're in the same category.
Well, we did talk about baseball, which means that I can tell you about Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. Strofe's definitely going to have some background in this fight. So this is a great read.
Listen closely, Strofe.
This is a great time to do this because with his body, he's going to need the professionals, and that's Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. 2 top 150 in the country doctors right here in Wisconsin. Unfortunately, I don't know if Strofe will ever reach the level of Christian Yelich, but Christian Yelich has worked with Neurospine Center of Wisconsin, so he can get the care of professionals so they can easily take care of Strofe. They can always help you out. No problem is too big or too small. You always get the care that you deserve with Neurospine Center of Wisconsin. So make sure you go to nscwi.com. Your spine health is their passion. Brewers coverage on 94.5 ESPN is brought to you by NX Wealth Management, Boucher Automotive, and Delta Dental of Wisconsin. The parking lots are getting full here.
You can hear the drum line, baby.
And I think we turn our attention and give the Brewers the proper send-off as we are live from American Family Field into the 3-game homestand, into the playoffs next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a seam head now. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh,
Seam head.
I don't even know what that is. That means I'm a baseball dork. All I do is sit and watch MLB Big Inning at night.
Head.
I've never heard that before.
This is because you're not a seam head.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
Junior Achievement is proud to team up with the Admirals to help young people build the skills they need to win in school, in work, and in life. Thank you to the Milwaukee Admirals for supporting JA programming and for giving our students a power play toward a brighter future. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
Just 2 days away from kickoff, it's the Green Bay Packers, it's the Dallas Cowboys. Sunday Night Football on NBC. It will be the first time the Packers play their former draft pick, multiple-year veteran defensive tackle Kenny Clark, who was traded to the Cowboys in the Micah Parsons deal. Clark met with Packers reporters via Zoom on Thursday and had this to say about playing his former team.
I know it'd be weird. It'd definitely be weird when I get out there. Definitely. You're gonna see them yellow helmets out there and be like, damn, man, I was just over there.
The Packers are 6.5-point favorites for Sunday Night Football. I'm Alex Stroh.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Why Z-Bart? Because cars, trucks, and SUVs still rust. They do. Just look around the parking lot. Well, it doesn't have to happen, people. Google Z-Bart rust protection, call Z-Bart, and keep your car rust-free.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in a Bird Bash game show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
For over 40 years, the Boucher Automotive Group is proud to have served Wisconsin with dedication and heart, one customer at a time. But we knew we could do even more.
In the last 5 years, we've expanded across the state, adding new locations, new brands, and new ways to better serve you.
At Boucher, growth isn't always about being bigger. It's about being better. Better selection, better service, better experiences.
Where you're going matters, and Boucher is driven to get you there. The Boucher Automotive Group. We ride with you every mile.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just for you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The shuttles are coming. The people are flowing. Kyle's got some grilled cheese.
They're giving out free grilled cheeses.
Was that Sargento over there?
Mm-hmm.
Some good cheese.
It's a delicious cheese. Delicious.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Stroh running the show. The Brewers are ready to take on the Reds, who are battling for a wild card position, as really all the Brewers need is one game. As the magic number is 1. They really don't need one game because the Phillies lose a game. They also secure that number 1 seed, home field advantage through the NLCS. Now, the good news is for those who missed it, as we were on the air, as we were right outside American Family Field, Jose Quintana was throwing a simulated game. At the same time, Trevor McGill was playing some catch in the outfield. So that's positive news, and I'm looking for anything positive. Yes, Alex Stroh.
According to Sophia Minner, Jose Quintana went 3 innings through 45 pitches, and Trevor McGill also threw an inning.
Good.
It's very good.
That's really good. And Trevor McGill's scheduled to play no matter what, I think it sounds like, at some point in this series to get some live action back in him. So the day started out with Jen, Gabe, and Chewy here at American Family Field, and there was 25,000 pancakes that were given out to fans. It's just amazing. What turned into Pat Murphy pulling out the pocket pancake turned into a pocket pancake breakfast with thousands of fans showing up early in the morning. You got to appreciate what you have, and I think that's what I'm going to take the time to do. Is I remember being at opening day, and it was hot off of the worst run differential and what was a horrible start from Nestor Cortez in Game 2 at Yankee Stadium.
Torpedo best was the talk.
To where we are now. Like, it's just been such a fun journey. I remember heading into that weekend, I was like, I need to see every game. I need to have WTMJ's app on so I can have the radio. If in my car, it's WTMJ or WHDI KTI2, HD2, where I could get it 94.5.2. Like, they've got me in a place where no matter where I am, I'm thinking about the Milwaukee Brewers through 162 games. Yep. And it's due to the way the organization is run from the top to the bottom. To the people who take the ideas and bring the shirts to life, who bring the giveaways to life, to the players on the field that have given their all for everyone in the state of Wisconsin rooting for the Brewers every single game. Like, there's just something really cool that you could see a franchise record in victories. You could potentially host and likely host an NLCS, and I know I said likely, but I'm going to say that because Pat Murphy's put such an emphasis on keeping these guys locked in that they know whatever happens this weekend, there's a bigger goal. And so I'm just happy to be along for the ride, and I can't wait to see what the Brewers can do.
Yeah, what this season has been, just regular season, right? Because it's not over and we have bigger aspirations that we have, but this regular season has been one for the ages for the Milwaukee Brewers. So this team has given us so much magic this season, and we hope the magic continues with the postseason. But again, from the rocky start to even, when we're talking about the majors trying to get to 500 and play 500 baseball, this team really took off. They really came together, and we had a lot of unsung heroes throughout the season. And when you talk about unsung heroes, that's exactly what you need in playoff baseball, for guys to be able to step up in the biggest moments, because you just can't win with your 1 or 2 star players. You have to have a complete team effort, and that is the one thing about the Milwaukee Brewers up and down this lineup. Every single person has played a role in having their moment, and we just need these moments to continue. But as fans, we need to continue these great moments in this great baseball team that we have, because this is only just the beginning. The Pat Murphy era started last year, and let's enjoy every single moment of the Pat Murphy era that we're going to have here with the Milwaukee Brewers. And I'm excited about Jose Quintana as well, because he did 3.5 and 3 1/3 or 3 2/3.
Regardless,
but doing that in simulated game, that means
it's a simulated 3 innings. Where'd you get a third or 2/3 from?
Maybe I missed it, Strofe. Calm down. Jeez Louise. Jeez. But the excitement.
Why would he throw one extra out?
I thought
so
that's
true.
That's what I thought you said. But the whole fact of the matter.
I'm not gonna like it. I thought you said a third or 2. Whatever.
3 innings.
Watch out where you going.
Pitches. Also, your camera just got smoked on YouTube.
Yeah, a gentleman who he just ran into it.
So our camera got smoked, but he might have got hurt more.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was wild.
It was. This is interesting. People, like you said, Ben.
Dude, I'm worried about society. I'm worried. Like, we're standing here with, like, headsets on, and people would think, like, we are wearing, like, help me. Like you need help, come to us.
For real. They legitimately think that, okay.
What was brought to you?
IDs, questions about where Hank Aaron something. And then other people just came trying to look, and I had to point. Literally, some woman came up to me, and I literally pointed. I said, I just pointed her away because she was coming up to me to ask me a question. I said,
shoot somebody.
I said, go that way, because I can't help you. As a matter of fact, I rarely get distracted, but I did get distracted today when somebody came up to me because I was like, what is this that you want? They threw me off. We literally have, 5 or 6
I've lost my patience with people that the fact that I love that you said, watch where you're going when he ran into the camera.
Yeah, you might like, what?
He look at us. Like what do you want us to do? The camera's hanging there. Look where you're going. Like, like it's our fault. Dude, you ran into the camera.
This is something else. This is what WTMJ deals with all the time. My goodness. But I love Milwaukee. I love Wisconsin. And I love Brewers fans. I really do. And then the parking guy is staring at us, too. He's just waiting for us to leave.
Dude. This Range Rover's been sitting in the area where we had our car park for 30 minutes. I don't see him with his helmet going over there making them leave.
He really not. It's been a day.
It's been a day.
But you know what?
It's
Going to be a great weekend. Make sure you come on out to American Family Field, whether tonight, but especially tomorrow because of Fan Appreciation Day, all the giveaways. They giving away a car, a brand new vehicle. What a great way to close out the season with our Brewers as we get ready for postseason baseball.
Giving away a car is phenomenal for Fan Appreciation Day. There might be one standing room only left, like legitimately, so if you want to be that one, make sure you contact the Brewers Tickets office. For Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and a very happy Alex Strofe. He's been just a thrill to be around today.
He has been the worst since I have gotten back. The worst. Be better next week, Strofe. Better attitude.
Leave Strofe alone.
Nam, I love you, but
leave Strofe alone.
I'm never going to change. I'm never going to leave you alone. Enjoy the baseball. Enjoy Sunday Night Football. Enjoy the weekend of not being embarrassed by the Wisconsin Badgers.
Let's go Brewers. Let's go Packers.
Going to an apple orchard, making sure everyone's happy before I watch football. So enjoy this beautiful weather that we had. Enjoy the weekend. Homer Hour. Best radio voice.